Yay. 3, 2, 1. Hey!
Hi!
Yay!
Hi!
All right.
Hello.
Welcome to V&D episode 18. Thank you.
Wow.
18.
Brought to you by...
Wallets.
Tubby
Wallets,
Custard!
everyone.
Tubby Custard! You put your money in it, and you go around with it. Pennies!
No, I got it.
There was a joke about prison wallets in Deadpool 2. All right.
Episode 18 is brought to you by Logitech.
Damn! Oh. Dang it.
You could say damn it.
There's a child right there.
And Cody's
Sorry.
ears are burning.
Yeah, this episode of V&D brought to you by Logitech electronics for when you don't have much money.
Oh, there you go.
Logitech is
Come
great.
on. Maybe you're just cost-effective, frugal. Yes, that's
Frugal.
the word
Frugal.
I was looking for.
Yeah, the Pflegl is frugal.
Maybe you still have an iPhone 5S and it's been 500 years since your last upgrade and it runs like a brick and it can't hold a charge, but gosh darn it, you
But I
still
love that
that phone.
I press my hand against the statue.
So
listen.
strong. What'd you roll?
7.
Out of curiosity. Not like it matters, but I was curious what the first roll of the night was. Alright, so you roll. You walk up to the statue after bypassing Big's bigliness.
Is this in the right place?
Yeah, could you actually get it closer to like Tommy's laptop? Thank you so much. The cord is a little
These are mine.
Okay.
dangly, so...
Put them in your cabinet.
Yeah.
Then I'll forget they exist.
Excellent. So you walk by
Object permanence.
Big's bigliness, and you walk over and you touch the giant hulking depiction of a man on the statue. And you're a lot more familiar with magical energies, unlike Big.
Mhm.
I'm clueless.
So you basically recognize something immediately. Hold on to your magical
to your
energies,
butts.
basically. And you hear the same voice, although I shouldn't say same voice because you don't know the voice that Big heard in his head. But you hear a voice, and I'd already kind of spelled it. It's the same voice. Ooh.
I say.
I really like that vase.
I like that you saw that.
It's pretty.
Dexterity saving throw.
Doesn't matter. Just turn it the other way. Oh, but you the art.
Anyway,
You
Doesn't matter.
feel just your magical capacity, basically, being tampered with.
That's creepy.
And
Yeah, it is.
the voice in your head says, "Never fail again, but at a price. Allow me to increase the cost of your spells."
Increase the cost?
But never fail again.
so it'll probably increase the chance of success,
Oh,
The
but
temptation.
it will cost more.
that's so
Whatever
tempting.
that
Yeah.
costs.
Problem is, we don't know how much more they will cost.
You already have improved casting.
Yeah, I don't need that.
Yeah,
It's tempting, but
that's not a super great deal.
I say thank you, but I'll pass and I walk away.
Oh.
Ooh, spit on the statue
Wow.
Oh, I just spin on my
Ooh,
heel.
She
The-
said politely to
The
you.
as you walk away, the
You
voice in
spit
your
on your
head
heel?
trails away, and it says, "Boring."
Oh, come on.
I flip them off. I turn around and I flip them off and stick my tongue out with a 20.
Oh, good.
They don't understand
What?
what the middle
Damn
finger
it.
means in this
Thank
world.
goodness.
20 on that.
I got a 20 on it. I don't know
But
why.
yes, you effectively tell off the statue. When you walk away.
I forgot my dice.
Oh, speaking of, here's your characters, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Here's your characters, the defeated papers.
So the rest of the party, you see Soul walk over to the statue, touch it, have a brief moment, and then walk away from the statue, giving it the finger.
After she says no thanks, I'll pass.
Basically. But she's so polite about it that you feel that the finger is a little unwarranted.
This internal dialogue in my head going, I don't know what she's complaining about. I got a good deal.
I do explain to the others what my option was.
I scratch my goatee and think, would it offer me the same or something different?
His goatee.
And I touch
Well,
my
your character doesn't know what it was offering her.
I touch my goatee to the statue.
You feel a magical essence enter your body, and it grabs a
chin
hold
hole.
of your magical capacity. But this time,
Roll,
it's not
Tommy.
necessarily your ability, but rather your reserves.
His deep reserves.
At the cost of.
And the voice tells you, power is bolstered through resource. How much are you willing to sacrifice?
Sacrifice magic to get
Sounds
more
more like
MP?
mine.
Power is bolstered through resource. How much are you willing to sacrifice?
MP to magic, probably.
Probably. So I
I mean,
I take back my goatee and I look at the statue and go, no. And I moonwalk away.
You hear the voice tell you,
you
And a 16
moon hoof
moonwalk.
away.
Moonwalk.
I
16.
turn around 360 degrees and moonwalk away.
Doesn't the same way like doing the hands.
You hear the voice in your head yawn and say boring.
I touch it. With a 9.
Toshi, you walk up and touch it.
You touch it with 9 fingers.
Plus things.
Plus things. 9 plus things.
Plus willpower. Oh, weird.
You feel a magical essence enter your body. This magical essence you are somewhat familiar with. It gives you the same feeling of when you were a younger Skaven regarding your backstory and the things that I don't want to disclose about your backstory to the rest of the party because they may or may not know about it yet. But it's a similar feeling of that magical type of energy.
I kill Toshi just in case.
It grabs a hold of you, and you're basically just like, so you got kind of the wheelies going on right now. So I'm getting that, and you're just like, and then you hear this voice in your head, and it tells you, remaining unseen is key.
Yeah.
Allow me to reduce your HP to its minimum threshold.
Oh shit.
No.
That's
And
very
What,
low.
like permanent stealth?
To do what? Permanent stealth? Question mark?
Please don't.
It says, remaining unseen is key. Allow me to reduce your HP to its minimum threshold.
Please don't.
And what's that? What is minimum threshold?
18.
Your minimum threshold would be basically it'd be 1 plus your Constitution value, and your well, actually, that's kind of like the reverse way to do it. It'd basically be like without your armor bonuses, like what that would be, and then it would get reduced from that point all the way down to your Constitution score plus 1.
Why does Trevor get the cool
So it would
thing?
be
Toshi fucked himself.
pretty sacrificial. Like how much Constitution do you have, for instance?
None. Yeah, that's not happening, is what I say.
So,
but I
so
bow
your-
to it and say,
So your minimum threshold in this case would be 18.
and I got told.
Okay.
Yeah, you
You hear
get
the
hit
voice?
once and probably
You hear the
die.
voice in your head sigh. Says boring.
Maybe give us a better offer, voice in the
Well,
head.
death is permanently boring, is what I say.
It actually chuckles.
Okay, good. Plus, I can get that later in the game anyway. Kind of, sort of.
Maybe.
Close, but also my HP.
Ooh. Maybe, baby.
Maybe.
Maybe, baby.
Hey guys,
That was fun.
it was.
Good job
I-
getting the not short end of the stick there.
I
Dave.
Hey, I don't know. Yours sounded pretty badass. Risky, but badass.
Yeah, it did.
Compared to
Yeah,
such.
True.
no.
I freeze it. Is that?
One humongous AoE could take me out.
Yeah, that would suck.
Use that.
Anything?
The ice has very little effect on the stone.
I say shit, and I leave.
That's about it. All right.
I
I'm
want to
literally
go.
like barely paying attention to where I walk now. I'm just constantly like poking different parts of my body and feeling a muscle. And, like, oh, we're leaving. Oh, okay. Like,
No.
I want to go down one of the staircases now because this entire floor has been searched. What? Oh, that's a thumbs up.
Thumbs
Never
up.
mind.
The rest of you guys are in agreement, I
I thought I was
imagine.
raising my
Yeah.
hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, what if it made me like permanently invisible to everybody? That would suck too.
It's possible.
Be like,
yeah.
where
Toshi's
are
just
you?
gone.
Where is it?
Completely gone.
You're the Vanisher, whatever the heck he was called.
Brad Pitt.
Right. I didn't catch that.
That was
I'm
so
gonna-
And he was
funny.
credited too.
Yeah.
I just saw that the other day.
Alright,
Yes,
you guys go down the staircase, I imagine the closest staircase to you guys. And as you go down the staircase,
That's me going down the
I
stairs.
like it.
Okay.
You see that that it is dimly lit by yet more sconces and torches along the wall, and it meets up at a center point where across the way is what you would imagine be a symmetrical staircase from the other direction that you could have gone.
Okay.
So both staircases meet up in the center.
Okay.
And then from the center point, from where you guys are at, there's another set of stairs. So they basically meet up into one, and then
Go down even
keep
further.
going down further. So it would be to your right.
I go to the center point and I look down this additional staircase that we have not laid eyes on yet. And I say to the group, you ever think we're just like going to hell?
Yeah.
All we are is dust in the wind, dude.
Hell is a flat circle.
I keep going.
What?
You hear an eerie silence.
Hmm.
So I shout.
Okay.
Nah.
Let it all out.
You break the eerie silence.
You walk down these stairs and you let out a little shout.
Ah.
It echoes a little bit and then
Ah.
goes away.
Ah!
I name all 50 states in under a second.
You just made a loud yelping noise, Peter.
I made you jump. After all the loud sneezes and everything that you do, I made you jump.
Well,
That's funny.
I'm usually making them, not experiencing them.
Weird. Anyway, go on.
The stairs end and it flattens to a new level of the dungeon. It's a continuation of the catacombs.
Yeah, lovely.
The walls are the clay-like and stone mixture that you are also familiar with bones and skeletons and whatnot embedded along the walls as you're walking down. This bottom level that you're at is still dimly lit with torches, so you can see straight down. Very similar to the very beginning of the dungeon
Okay.
when you first came into the catacombs. And as you continue down, you see faint sets of light of different colors at the far end. 4 different colors to be precise. You see an orange light, a whitish, yellow or gold light, blue light, and a green light.
And I go.
And they're all in the middle of the walkway.
I would like to let all of you know this is a very similar setup to Ocarina of Time's Forest Temple.
That's what I was thinking of.
Really?
In your game, if we went there. With lights and colors.
They're very distant. You just happen to see the different colors at a distance.
I suck in my gut and thrust my chest out and look to my newly bigger friend
Bigger.
Oh,
and
God.
say, "You should go first."
I gesture oh so gallantly. Just to be a punk.
No,
And then
no.
I walk in.
I'm like, no, you should go, not me.
No.
No, you, please.
I
After
need
you.
a D20 from everyone.
Yay!
No, thank you.
Getting any bonuses, Britt?
17!
No bonus.
17.
Well,
Okay. Toshi and Big. No, Toshi, Zen, and Soul. You all see the 4 lights get a little bit closer, and you realize that the lights are attached to skeletons. What happened to my?
Ooh. Animated ones or dead ones?
Bless you.
bless you.
What happened to my paper towel that I had?
Don't know. Did it fall down?
Did it?
Huh.
Or you threw it away.
I didn't touch Jeff. I wanted to know
Oh,
that.
you put it in the cup, dude.
Oh, dang it. I'm such an idiot.
Oh, dang it. Dang it.
I'm so dumb.
We're not dumb. Usually.
Just intellectually challenged.
Bless you.
The party
Oh,
finds themselves looking at 4 lights.
One is orange.
Selves in a.
In a market.
I think Phobos would have flipped the table if you heard that once more.
Oh my god.
Alright, so Big, you're not quite sure what you're seeing. You just see the different colored lights. Zen and Soul, you see that the lights are attached to skeletons standing in the middle of the hallway. And Toshi, your improved eyesight in this condition, you're able to tell that these skeletons are animated.
Oh,
Oh.
like currently?
Yes.
Oh god, that's not good.
They're drawn pretty well too.
Oh,
They're very good illustrations.
yeah.
But you also see a fifth skeleton that does not have a light attached to it. The fifth skeleton is wielding a large two-handed sword.
Are you
So
okay?
am I.
What?
Are you okay?
All right.
So am I.
Uh-huh.
But I'm going to... Oh, I can't sneak. Fuck, we're already battle.
You can disengage.
But that costs him... Okay, I'm disengaged. With a 1.
Super.
I fart.
You expend MP and you're standing there and you're like, shit.
Can I zap her fart?
No.
Can I zap her fart?
If you really wanted to.
I accidentally zap you. Oh god.
Yeah, move on.
That's what I was expecting him to say.
Big, give me a D20 again, please.
7. It's gonna be one of those days.
Yeah. You see the lights move up slightly, like higher up their bodies. Toshi, you see that those lights, as they're being raised, they're raising in a like casting-like fashion.
Oh, no.
The lights are approximately 40 feet away from Big.
40 feet from Big. Who is in front of us? Let me look at my numbers real quick. Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. You have no diameter stated in Frozen Plain.
It says, does it just say nearby targets?
Enemies must roll against characters' will every turn to see if they resist being slowed. Additionally, melee attackers will be frozen during their next turn if they targeted the character. So that skeleton that hit me last session should have actually been frozen.
Yeah.
Anyway, also the chandelier should have been fucking frozen. Anyway, but there's no radius for it.
I'm going to give it 20 foot. It should specify, but 20 feet.
Okay.
That's what I've been doing
I'm
so
gonna write
far.
that down.
That's what I've been doing so far in the campaign.
20 feet. Okay. I watch and observe as my new buff friend is strutting. Strutting?
Big, what are you doing?
I do see the lights, but I don't see the skeletons, right?
Basically.
I look back at my compatriots like, just pointing.
Bird.
I shout.
I can't see.
I shout. Yeah, you got this. Keep going. We'll be back here.
I give you a this type of gesture. I'm telling you there's
I'm
4
gonna use
without
this
talking.
opportunity to reveal a little something about Big, and he's gonna look right at Toshi and say, "Use your words."
There's 4 skeletons.
Okay, if Toshi responds with that, I'm going to respond with, "You can fucking talk."
I knew
I
he could talk
turned
all
to
along.
Zed, put a gigantic finger over my lips, and just say, and then walk forward.
That's a mid-chip. Oh, thank you. I'm not a fan of peppermint, like anything.
And yes,
Mint is
I
a
actually
peppermint.
use the lights.
Oh, Lord. I knew Trevor was tired of being monosyllabic.
A little bit.
Slavic.
Honestly, I've been faking it for like a solid 7 sessions.
When do I break character? Or reveal true
Ooh.
character?
Nice breeze.
I played a character that said nothing.
Yeah, Cameron played a Zora that said nothing the
Oh,
entire,
yeah.
the entire game.
I don't think Dave did much either, except for grunt and fart and
I
burn.
would not be able to do that. Y'all don't know me.
She was such a strong character, too. She was a monk.
So
Holy crap.
Okay.
And then the next one, Jake.
Big, you
Yeah, that's right.
are dealt 11 ice damage.
I heal it.
Okay.
So after your relentless, you would take 10. Although I do believe you have extra ice
9,
resistance.
I have 10%. So 9.
Okay, so you take 9 ice damage, and you also take 12 lightning, which would be reduced to 11, I believe. Yeah?
Okay. So there's 20.
Okay. Give me a d20 based on your willpower.
I have 0 willpower, but I rolled a 16.
Okay, you are not slowed. You also receive 14 poison damage.
Jesus Christ. Aha, but I have 25% poison
That's
resistance.
very good. So, okay, so was 14
poison
minus 1
damage
is going to be
physical?
13, and then a quarter of that is going to save you
That's
3
gonna
more
hurt.
damage. So it's going to be.
Jeff.
What's up?
Soul never took her barrier off of me.
Yeah, I was gonna say my barrier's on you, so I was wondering if my
I
barrier
just
did
Okay.
looked
the
at my
thing.
notes
Yeah.
and the barrier is 7.
Okay, so your ice is going to be reduced to how much are you protecting him for?
With
Barrier
Ice
is
was-
half
Sneak
magic.
Yeah.
Then he is
Ooh, that's pretty.
7.
I have 7 written down.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're going to take 2 ice damage,
It's kind of like pears.
Okay.
4 lightning damage,
What kind of gummy bears are they? Or what
and
brand?
the poison gets reduced
The amazing
to
Oh.
10 after
it
your
secret?
natural stuffs, and then 7 less is 3, so 3 poison damage.
Good.
So 9 damage total.
Yep, barrier is very useful. Yes.
It's the one that they have at Lolly and Pops. In the gummy bear room.
And this is why Soul is awesome.
The party hears the
Soul
shambling
party.
of a lone
Ah.
skeleton running at you guys.
Oh, I'd like to, what's
You're
it?
not disengaged.
No, I'm not. So I'm
You're
just,
not.
that's fine. Oh, I don't
Good
have,
thing you didn't make that sacrifice.
I don't have initiative or whatever, so I guess I just
You
have to
technically do
wait.
now, don't you?
Yeah,
Where can I attack him?
they all went. So basically, we're nearing the end of ranged phase.
I'd like to meet him with my sword
Excellent.
and slice his arm off.
Intwixt.
Who are you meeting? The one running at you guys?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not. My sword
Yes.
is better,
Yes.
and I'd like to show that it is better. Okay. Ooh, with a 3, that's fantastic.
What's your pluses?
5 and 7.
Bloody hell.
Okay,
Still
you're
15.
you're gonna hit it. Big. Are you charging or are you just gonna go in normally? And I'm doing this
I'm going
specifically
normally.
because what?
Might I have a word?
Because it would change the initiative, but no, I want to go in normally.
Okay. How much damage?
Oh, thank you.
Mm.
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 Mm. Ow.
Gosh, can't add that. Okay, 21. With a 50% silence. Yes. Let's see. Evens. Yes. Oh, I did get evens. So,
Terrific.
got a 4. That's an even number. Is it silenced?
It is.
Is it now?
Oh.
I love that sword.
Oh, and I disengage.
can't follow
I
this
disengage.
I love you very much. That's you in the morning, okay?
The 15.
Excellent.
Oh, good night.
Good night.
Good night, honey.
Nah, it's good.
Slurf and sturf.
Soul or Zen? Would you guys like to do anything before Big engages?
Yes, please.
What would you like to do?
I would. Okay, here's a question. Can I channel while walking? Or is it Avatar state?
Avatar state.
You're channeling a summon, I imagine, right? Okay, I'm gonna go with no.
Okay. Then
But if you give me a really good casting roll, I'll allow you to move, like reposition, like not like a full minor action distance,
Yep.
but just a little.
all I wanted to do was just follow in the same direction as Big.
Oh, okay. You can walk forward a couple steps
So that-
while summoning. That's fine.
Essentially, so that frozen plane has a higher chance of happening. You know.
The skeleton that was rushing and Toshi met up with is on like the edge of your frozen plane right now.
Okay. Then I take 3 steps forward, so it works. It usually works. I summon Carbuncle for 2 turns.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
It actually fails.
nah.
Ooh.
It's a 2.
Sorry.
That was a fail?
At least it's not a fizzle, or at least it's not a mana burn.
Damn.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Soul.
The frozen plane works.
I'm going to.
That would have failed anyway, even without the chainmail.
Trevor, you didn't take any damage at all, did
I'm
you?
still finding it funny.
Or did you?
I took
Funny,
9
eh?
points of damage.
Are you poisoned?
He has 3 more points of poison left. What is this?
Okay.
Pina colada gummy bear.
But literally points.
I can cure that, so I might as well.
It's 3 points of damage.
Oh, is it?
I wanna
Oh,
make
it's
sure
3
you
points.
know it's 3
Oh,
points
maybe
of
not.
damage. You can. I'm just saying it's 3
It
points.
barely even like made my face twitch.
Yeah, you'll be fine then.
I'm
Your
one-
barrier helps you
I'm
enough.
mad.
Yeah.
I'm down 1. Can you heal me?
Let me give you a full heal.
May I ask a question about
What's up?
the battle in general and
Yeah.
the thing that I'm having trouble remembering from last week?
It's really good, Dummy Bear.
I know.
Where,
It's
right?
great.
Where I
Mm.
had like 3 added to my HP for some reason, and I don't remember why. And it was like temporary. I feel like last session.
3 maximum HP?
No, I just hadn't added 3 to it. There was 3 points that we got for some reason. And I'm trying to figure out where they came from.
Trevor,
I'm
want
gonna
one?
go with a I don't know what you're talking about.
So the
All
thing
right.
we're fighting.
you
was
can
it
probably just get rid of it.
I'm gonna. I don't. There was a reason. I can't remember.
The-
You probably incurred some bit of damage and you had like some like remainder like bleed or poison damage remaining and they just didn't account for it or something. That's
I had it added to my
Yeah.
equipped. It's weird.
no idea.
the thing we're fighting? What is it?
It's 4 skeletons.
Oh, there are
There's 5
skeletons.
skeletons.
Okay. Does my I
Oh,
can't
so it's
remember.
actually
There's
the one approaching is not one of the
4
flames.
there's 4 mages
Okay.
and then 1 that's using a 2-handed sword.
Well, I'm gonna fuck shit up, and also your divine presence is gonna fuck that
Yeah, I
up.
was gonna say, does my divine presence affect him?
Your divine presence is going to be affecting the 2-handed swordsman. In
Okay.
just a moment, yeah.
She's the only one in
I'll roll
range.
for that then. Let's see.
Nice.
Oh, cool. 4, so 17 damage.
Okay.
And then you said they're just skeletons?
Yes.
And
Just skeletons.
are they like? Is there damage on one yet? You did damage to them, right?
Yeah.
The only
20
one
something
that's-
damage to the physical one.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll do a holy on that one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh god. It cast, thank god.
I know, right? That was, this is a D8 or is it a D10?
That's a D10.
Okay, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, so 17, plus 26.
17 plus 26 is 43, and it's a skeleton. It dies.
It did.
It explodes in golden rays of lights, and Toshi receives a light show in front of her.
Oh,
As my
yeah.
instant, I shout, "Do it again!"
That's really cool.
Don't stop believing.
Enjoy the fireworks.
All right, Big. I'm sorry. You are totally like gonna engage it. Well, you would have engaged the warrior. I have you basically rolling up right next to Toshi, like Big, and you can charge if you like, because this is kind of like re-entering in like a new ranged phase now that the melee enemy is dead. So you can charge in, or you can walk in, or you can stand your ground and taunt them towards us or something.
He's frozen.
I'm actually gonna do that last one. I'm gonna try and draw them to. They're ranged. If I taunt them, all they do is target me. It doesn't necessarily move them forward. The hell
out
it. I'm
and then run away.
And I go running in.
You charge?
Yeah, I wanna hit the one. If I can, I want to hit the one that hit me with thunder damage or lightning damage.
Okie dokie. You charge at that guy. I'm sorry, you will not be reaching it this turn. But you will have initiative basically once they're done with their turn. Alright. So basically you see the 4 casters about to cast a whole bunch of magic onto Soul.
Uh-oh.
And I bellow, "Fight me!" at the top of my lungs. And you taunt.
Which 3 of the 4 do you taunt?
I'll take the ice damage one, poison one. Wait, there was a lightning one? What was the 4th one? What did he do?
There was fire, but he miscast.
Aha!
I laugh at him.
I'll take the fire, the ice, and the poison.
Okay. Alright, ice and poison, so lightning. I'll do the lightning one first. Success. So you take 16 lightning damage. And give me a d20 against your willpower, please.
Oh no.
7.
Well, my willpower is...
You have a lot of willpower, don't you?
Yeah, I have 7.
Oh, okay. You are not stunned.
Yay.
God.
Congratulations.
Thank God.
Oh, no.
Because that guy might need you.
How much damage did I take?
Barrier, so
You said 16 damage?
16. Please.
Let's see.
Alright.
It's okay.
Crits. Awesome. Okay, and then the other 3 are all successful.
Thank you for taunting the rest.
You
saved me from death.
Fire one crit though, so that's cool.
Oh, that
that's gonna
sucks,
be-
donkey dick.
Damn.
That's gonna be
Laughing at your comment, not the...
so 19 burning damage for the one that crit. So that's gonna be 12 burn minus
10.
Wish
it's
we had
gonna be
some
10.
full
Do you have
heals.
fire resistance?
10%.
Okay, cool. So it does 10 burning damage. And then the
Where's
ice.
that poison
Yeah,
cure
is,
berry when you need it?
Ice. Oh, I already rolled for them. They all cast. Ice. It's gonna be.
What's the name?
12 ice damage, which gets reduced to 3.
3.
So you take 3. Give me a d20.
Natural 20.
Good job.
Wow.
You're
Wow.
not slowed. But you do take 3 ice damage. Oh boy.
Darn it. So much
10 burn,
damage.
3 ice.
Elemental
And
damage.
then. It's gonna be, oh wow, I rolled very pitifully on that, which is good. So 9 poison gets reduced down to literally 1 poison damage for you. So yeah, and don't forget the remaining 3 from the other round.
Already did it.
Yeah, so you take 1 poison. So what was that, like a total of 14 damage right now, and then you'll take 11 more on your next turn because of the burn and the poison. Yep. Okie dokie.
Freaking burn damage, though. Damn.
Yeah, it crit, so, or spell burst, I should say. So that was pretty harsh.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. Maximized everything, and then it got magic in half.
That sounded a lot like Jabba the Hutt
really
for a second.
wish that I had been level before this, because I'm going to take the resistances one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Resilience.
Actually, with having lower HP, the resilience is a really good choice.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay, so
Have the HP and go for resistances.
congratulations, it is player phase. Big, you enter combat with one of the 4 at your choice, or at your choosing. Which one do you wish to engage?
Excuse me, isn't one dead?
So I'm going to stick with the lightning one.
There were 5. There was a warrior, and then 4
lost
mages.
count.
It's okay. And who did you target?
Lightning.
Alright, so you charge the lightning one. How much damage do you do? Or do you hit it?
That's 20 to hit, but not a nat 20.
Okay, you hit.
Alright, so that is... Ooh, not bad. And I am not in Adrenaline Rush yet, but I'm very close, so that's... I love my new strength score. That's 30 damage for a regular hit. 4 of it being fire.
Do 30 damage. You said 4 of it
Yeah,
being
literally that
fire?
was 26 damage and then 4 fire.
So you do 32.
Oh, nice.
Terrific.
So I did 1 charge and 1 taunt.
And you have increased threats on the lightning guy.
What?
If
And as my minor action, I look at my friends and just shout, "Kill them!"
okay, Toshi, it's
God.
Toshi, it's your turn.
I'm so disturbed by your change.
Alright, I'm gonna.
Strength did not equal intelligence.
Do I have to minor action
Well, no, this
over
happened
to
months
them?
ago for Big.
Or am I
You're
there?
gonna have to move over to them. Yes, it's gonna be a minor action.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Whichever one is closest. Preferably one with full.
I'm gonna
health.
say closest to you would be the poison one, which is at full health.
Oh, good. Yeah, that one we need to take care of. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to death sentence it
On which one?
Nice.
The poison one.
with a 1.
Man, you'd be rolling some ones.
Mhm.
Your ability fails and you waste your MP. I'm sorry.
Does she
Okay.
re-engage? Like, does she appear?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it was an
okay.
attempted ability.
That's
So
what
yeah.
brings me out.
I'm sorry.
And okay, well, I'm going to try to disengage again.
All right.
Oh, boy. Jeez. Oh, 16. Oh.
That's good. Okay.
Okay.
You are snucked.
God.
Congratulations.
Bless it.
I just wish that the death sentence was successful. That would have been nice.
Oh, did I say that? I meant to backstab.
That's,
Oh.
at least the death sentence. It was a totally fine decision.
I rush into spell range
That's weird. I did not mean to do
and
that.
ice coffin the poison one
Okay.
with a 12.
Success.
And that is un momento, por
After you
favor.
miss your death sentence, you see it get encased in ice, and you're really confused for a moment.
I did not mean to cast that. I could have used that and then to give it a backstab.
7
You gotta get all the ones out of the way tonight.
for 20 ice damage.
You do 20 ice damage, and you rolled a 12 on the effect. I don't think it's you're fine. It
So
is-
don't hit the poison one for right now. Unless it breaks out.
Okie dokie.
Which
Anything else you
is
wish to do?
30.
Actually, I don't think you even have any instance, do you?
No.
Okay. Soul, it's your turn. You see the rest of the party quite a bit ahead of you now.
So there's one that's death sentence now?
No,
Or you've missed.
there's one that is encased in ice.
Yeah, don't hit that one.
Big attack the lightning one, and then there's a fire and an ice one that have been untouched.
And I did
Okay.
nothing.
Also, I am poisoned and on fire.
I'm gonna throw regen and I'm gonna throw. Actually, I'm gonna put mage. Barrier's better.
Mage
armor.
Mage
They're all
armor doesn't.
mages,
Yeah,
yeah.
mage armor's not useful.
I
Okay,
would use holy again, honestly, unless heal him.
I'm gonna do regen on big, and then
Yeah, boy.
that'll make it just
I mean,
so
girl.
that every time you get hit, you'll just heal some more.
Also, I'll get that.
Regen is.
I believe it's just your magic. every
Oh
turn.
yeah, so you get healed for 13.
Woot woot!
For 3 turns? Good God.
Yeah.
Don't forget your bonus from Akara's ring.
Woo.
Oh, thank you, Tony.
So I'm gonna go ahead and call that 14 every
I
turn.
totally forgot.
I'm good for something.
And that'll be the end of my turn for now.
I did want to point out, because
Oh.
you still have an instant and a minor action left, you are
Oh.
quite a ways behind the party.
Oh, am I?
Yeah. You haven't
Move
made
to me.
any. You haven't made
Yeah.
any advances
Okay.
forward yet.
I'll get closer to
So
where.
you're literally just on the very edge of spell range for the party.
Oh, okay. I'll get closer to where Zen is.
Okay. As you approach Zen, the rest of the skeletons receive tree damage from your.
Oh yeah, from my.
Go ahead and roll
presence.
your d4 for that.
Goodbye.
Oh, shit.
What?
The ice coffin.
16.
Does that break the ice coffin?
Maybe.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Damn it.
I didn't think about it either.
For that much damage, though, it might be worth it.
yeah.
Okay. Well, they all take some damage. Super duper. Alright, and enemy phase. I'll start with the poison one since it's the center of attention right now. It takes the passive damage and
18?
It-
420?
it does break free from the ice coffin from the damage that it was dealt from Divine Presence. However, it does take an extra proc of 20 damage.
Oh, thank you.
And then dies.
Ha.
So it breaks free and then dies.
Wow, Rip.
I want
Okay, so-
to break.
Finally!
That's a really funny ending to that song. I want to break free.
Ended.
Alright,
That's horrible.
it's great.
No, it's not.
Love it.
Poison.
Okay.
Poison.
The lightning one is looking super messed up, and it casts basically at point blank at Big.
Right.
Almost spell bursts. It's a very solid 18. And so 15 lightning. 7 of it is saved, so it's 8 minus 1 is you receive 7 lightning damage, and you have to give me a d20, sir.
D20. 12. I don't know if that gets any bonuses.
Willpower. You are stunned.
Well, balls.
Sucks. Sucks being a tank. Which means that you cannot taunt at the moment.
No, I cannot.
Which means that the fire and the ice one are attacking Soul right now.
Shit.
I will help. Hopefully I will not
Wait.
roll shittily.
I flash heal myself.
Never mind. Do I actually know to argue?
You flash heal yourself?
Yeah, because I definitely gonna need it if I
Okay.
get hit. Oops.
Whoa, whoa.
3, 7, 8, 9, 10.
If I roll
Yeah,
shittily.
I heal for 10.
I just want to make sure. I'm not trying to argue. I'm just wanting to make sure. I dealt 40 damage to a single target that eventually died due to my damage. None of them are targeting me.
Actually,
Because Soul just did read.
I didn't
reach out on
calculate the
me.
extra 20 that was dealt as it died. So one of them would be going
Happily.
after you. Because she's getting bonus threat from the
Right,
holy
of course.
damage, which should override it, but the 40 that you dealt is quite a bit more than her collective 32 that she dealt to the ones that are still standing. But, well, she actually did... She did 48 damage. Not including the bit that she damaged.
Numbers don't lie.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah.
Okay, okay.
But, yeah, but both of them are still going to be attacking her.
Okay. Well, Soul, I tried.
You tried.
Thank you for
You put up a
trying.
really good argument, though, because I did legitimately forget about 20 points of threat that you had.
It's okay. If I go down, we'll still win.
I still
And-
have
whoa,
a scroll
one-
of life.
The ice one failed.
Oh, nice.
So
Ah.
you're only going to be getting burning damage.
Only burning
Only.
damage.
Only burning. And I rolled pretty well, so sucks to be you. It's going to be
God.
14 burn damage.
Oh, shit.
Wow, Trevor's really close.
You're taking that next round.
12 health. I'll be okay.
Well, you got to make sure that you
Yeah. Regen
heal
myself.
some bit, because otherwise you'll be at -2 at the
Yeah.
end of the next turn. Okay, player phase. Toshi. Toshi,
Okay.
go.
Please.
There's one that Big is attacking that's very, very messed up, and then the fire and the ice one
We're both
just
attacking,
have
so...
minor bits of damage.
Okay, the fire one, I would like to backstab. Blah.
Okay, okay.
The 15, no plus
So
5, a plus 7.
Use a minor action to get behind the fire one, backstab it, it is successful. How much damage?
39.
It dies.
Yay.
I turn to the next one, and I throw a shikern at it. A Shere Khan. With an 8. Plus 5.
Actually, I'm sorry. I just realized you do not have a minor action
Oh, you're
available
right.
for that.
You're right.
You moved over to the fire and backstab.
Sorry. I'd like to try and disengage again.
Okay.
With a 20.
You're super
you go.
snuck. You're basically invisible.
That makes up for that 1 earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I got 1 to
yeah.
go away.
Totally like insta killed the fire guy. Big, go ahead. Alright, never mind, you're stunned.
Stunned, aren't I?
Zen.
There's 2 left.
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
question first.
What's up?
How much was the regen worth again?
13.
You got questions?
Oh,
We got
yeah.
answers.
Regen, yeah, it was 13.
It's 13,
Right.
and then plus your bonus is going to
So
be
I
14.
had already taken the damage from the burning and the poison.
Yeah.
So that was 11. I just healed for 13, so I'm back to 41.
Okay.
Don't forget the bonus from a car's ring.
Don't forget the bonus from a car's ring.
Bonus.
Which elements are left? Ice.
I'm at
Ice and
42.
lightning.
It's the answer to life.
Yeah.
I think I'll do less damage to ice, so I'm gonna aim for lightning.
Okay.
I'm gonna zap it for 14.
It dies.
Cool.
Yay!
So that one was hella low.
Sounds like a bug zapper.
We made this. I think we made this joke before in like 1 or 2 campaigns ago, where every time someone zapped, we went.
Just makes me think of when like you're sitting outside and there's a bug zapper and you just hear.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
sad.
Harry,
I know.
don't look at the
Oh,
light.
the
The sound
genocide.
the sound of so much death.
So sad.
Sol, go ahead.
Only one left.
Oh, okay.
Just the ice one's left, which is the one that failed to cast on you. So you kind of like this one. You're like, oh, you're friendly because you miscast.
Because I silenced it.
Does cure? Does it get rid of burn damage?
It didn't work.
Yes, it should.
Hold on, I want to clarify. You silenced the warrior, which super died early on from her.
Oh,
holding.
right, that makes more sense.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
Does cure get burn damage too?
Cure is poison, blind,
Burn.
and
Stun and bleed.
poison, blind, and
Does
bleed.
Tommy and I both log on to look?
I was
Yeah.
just gonna say I can hear Trevor moving around too.
I think burn
It
is
probably
actually
does not
included in there.
Oh, really?
Hold on, I'm not entirely sure, but you do have
Blind, stun, bleed, and poison.
Oh, okay.
blind, stun, bleed, poison. Okay,
Correct.
so no, it does not
And
cure.
burn. Look at that. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm going to heal myself then, because it won't kill me as long as I do that.
Okay.
Break
17. Heal. 3, 5, 6. 19.
So you heal for 19 and then take an additional 14.
Yeah.
So you heal for 5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay, so then that's 17. There.
Okay. Anything else you wish to do?
Nope.
All right. Roll a
My
d4 for
stun
the extra damage on your.
Trevor said a
divine
thing.
presence.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'll get to Trevor. Don't you worry.
16.
Excellent. 16 more true damage is put onto the Ice Mage. And just before the Ice Mage goes, Big has an inquiry.
Does my stun end now?
Yes. So you'll be
When?
going. Yeah, you'll be going on your next turn. Don't worry. The Ice guy basically really doesn't like Soul. So it's going to target her again.
I don't like him either.
Nah, I'm gonna taunt because fuck these guys.
Okay.
Anybody who's left.
Taunt the Ice guy, who's like
Thank you.
6 feet from you, and it just turns to you, and it makes a facial expression somehow.
I mimic it.
And I just rolled a spell burst, so it's a good thing you taunted.
Damn.
Yeah, it is.
It's gonna be it's 23 ice damage.
Damn, son.
So
Minus
reduced to
7
16,
is
then 15, then would it go down to 13 or 14?
15 would be 13.
1.5.
Yeah, 13. You're dealt 13,
Talkie.
and you are definitely slowed because it's a burst.
Yeah.
Which I don't think really matters because you're standing right next to it. So, player phase, Toshi.
Oh, that was fast.
Yeah.
Let's just all wail on this guy. He'll die quick.
I zap her 14.
No. Did you zap me?
Zap it for
Oh.
14. And then I zap her.
Well, the 14 went through.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Because you didn't seem like
I
you
would like to
minded
extend
before.
a foot and attempt to trip it.
Okay.
The 13
What's
plus
your dexterity?
5. 7 plus 2 when I am in sneak form from my assassin's outfit that I've forgotten about up until this point.
I rolled pretty miserably, so you leg sweep it and it falls to the ground and becomes prone.
Excellent. That's wonderful.
Ha.
I would like to then chop off its head
That's
with
an
my
additional
with his
major
head.
action. You've already expended a major action.
with my foot by tripping it.
Yeah, you did like a leg sweep.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay, I'm throw something down at it directly. Ben, that's minor, right? Or no, it's not.
If you guys are willing to have her moment or have his moment, she could do a leg sweep
Go for
and then chop off its
Do it.
head in 2 major
Yeah.
actions. Since the skeleton isn't going to be able to go again because it's
Fine.
prone.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
Is throwing something at it a minor action? I think.
That's a minor, but I
Okay.
mean, you specifically said you wanted to like chop his head off.
I
so
did, but then
the rest of the party is all like, okay, you can
Okay,
use another major
whatever.
action. That's fine.
Oh, with a 7 plus 5 plus the 7.
You don't chop his head off. You hit it in its chest, but it shatters everywhere and it dies, and it's very satisfying.
Yes.
It dies anyway, and rest in
I
peace.
didn't have much MP left, and I was
Rest
feeling
in
frisky.
pieces.
I was also just really annoyed with all the elemental damage that was going on.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Rest in bones. Oh.
Rest in pieces.
It was so stupid. Holy crap!
That was really bad.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it was
Thank
pretty funny.
I made a pun.
You guys receive.
the punny!
You guys receive 350 experience points.
That's
Ding.
too much. Too much.
Wait, how much?
Just kidding.
350.
I thought you said 250 and I was going to be so fucking pissed because I was 300 away.
350.
Oh, that's the 2 dings. Anyone else ding?
No, not yet. Give
I'm
me
at
more points.
9,000 because I missed too
Oh,
much.
yeah, you missed
Too
a lot.
much.
Yeah. So
I
Big and Zen ding.
Hell.
Sure wish you hadn't given me that weird 3 points or odd point.
Why? Is it bugging you?
Yes.
Good.
But I have to keep it. Because it was given to me. So I'm at 10,773.
Okay. You can get rid of the 3 if you like.
No. Kind of like it.
Well, I guess it doesn't bug you very much, though, does
No.
it? All right. So 2 of the party members ding. And there's a bunch of skeletal remains at the bottom.
Oh, what the heck?
Here.
I had like a +2 added to defense for some reason, too.
Because you're two-handing your katana.
Oh, okay.
Your two-handed stance for
Nice.
your weapon style gives you a defense bonus.
I'll leave that there, though. That's cool.
And then you should be getting a defense bonus from your dexterity being so high.
Yeah.
So by my calculation, you should have 8.
Yes, that's correct. I had 5 plus a 1 plus a 2 equip.
Yeah.
That's nice. Something's right.
So out of curiosity,
115.
how are you guys leveling up? I'm curious to know what points and skills you're getting.
You already know what mine is.
You're getting Blizzard. Shut up.
Wow! You're buffeted by a blizzard.
Now, I do have a question about mine.
You're buffeted by a blizzard.
Buffet.
What, weren't you an English major? Alright. I had a question.
French word.
What the?
With Blizzard, it says 2 times magic, so
Yes.
obviously. But you also gave me the short staff that gives +2 to ice.
Yes.
So is it magic +2 to ice, then doubled, or is it double
Well,
the
+2 comes
magic,
at the
then
end.
+2? Okay. Okay.
The +2 does not increase your magic by 2. It just does extra, just bonus damage for ice abilities.
So at minimum, Blizzard is going to cause 29 damage to everything within 20 feet.
Yep.
Including us?
Wait, no, sorry, that's wrong.
20 feet of target.
13, 26, 28, plus 3, so 31 minimum.
Very nice. For a moderate expenditure of MP, I'm sure.
11.
Yes.
Why is everything that I use so high cost?
Because summons and AoE spells are among the most expensive abilities in the game.
Logical.
He's eating
Way
your...
to be logical, Jeff.
I know. Take 1, please.
Hey, he's eating them.
I know.
Give it to me and I'll eat the rest. Don't worry, Tommy, I got
Can I
you.
have a red one?
No.
Tommy, give it back.
Tommy, give it back.
I have to pee, everybody.
Then
It's
go
actually really good
urinate.
time to go right now.
Oh, good.
What, are you
Thanks for
getting
the
more
heads up.
MP or magic or what? What's going on?
Added 2 more to magic, making
I
it
do the
13.
same thing.
I need support.
Added 4 to MP and 1 to HP. Relax. Next level up, we'll add 2 to willpower, 4 to HP.
Oh,
Which will add 4 to MP as well.
right. It's going to be a lot. Good sir. What did you get?
So, 2 points into Constitution, bringing it to a total of 10, as
Nice.
long as I have the Jade Ring on. also put 4 points into HP and 1 into MP, so I'm back up to 66 total HP.
Nice.
Then I took Resilience, so now I have 25% in Arcane Resistance, Lightning, Earth, Wind, and Water, and 35 for Fire and Ice, plus 10% Physical Resistance.
Woo. Don't you love being
That's
tanky?
really hard to kill.
Yeah. And you do have Heart of the Valiant, right?
I do.
Which has, I think, only procced once so far this campaign, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
don't think it's procced at all.
Literally has not procced yet.
Has it procced yet? Wow.
Hasn't
Good
procced
shit.
yet.
Good
I
shit.
took it after I got knocked out, and you're like, wow, sure would have been great if you had Heart of the Valiant.
That's funny. Excuse me, don't look at my screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was staring at it and I just couldn't help it. My
It said,
eyes.
I am
my
going
eyes
to
did
kill
it.
everyone in font 72. Oh, jeez.
Shoot.
Alright, guys. What would you all like to do? There's literally only one direction to go. Unless we go back.
I would like to go back to the rogue encampment.
Yeah?
I'm kidding. I would like to sit down and rest for an hour. Actually, I don't want to do that. What do you guys want
I
to do?
kind of do.
I know a lot of MP has been spent. So.
Yeah, we could rest first and then go.
Yes, I have only 6 MP.
I'll keep watch if you guys want to rest for an hour, but Katie, could you heal everybody?
Yes.
I don't need any healing.
Neither do I, so I guess it's just him.
I shall heal the big man.
You guys know how this works. I'll let you do your thing. I need to go pee.
Okay.
What the hell was that?
Oh no. A GIF? A GIF?
A GIF?
Let's see. So you heal for
A gift?
Did you take
21.
Did you take your last regen proc?
Oh, I didn't.
Oh yeah, so you heal for 21 and then you heal for
Ask him if he
13.
took his lunch.
I'm at full.
Yay!
Thank
And then
you.
I heal myself.
It's so weird having 66 health.
Oh, gosh.
That's it is 6.
666 health just to be edgy.
Edgy.
I didn't squeeze.
I-
My face is like, oh god.
Because I saw her expression.
Just surprised is all.
They have giant gummy cola bottles.
I really
Why
like
are you
those.
torturing yourself?
He loves gummies.
I really do.
Gummy cola bottles.
Gummy
It's the
cola
refreshing
bottles.
taste of cola
And all
in
this
a
is gonna be on
massive
recording.
chewy gummy. Gummy cola bottles.
New
are
advertisement,
modeled after
guys.
Classic tiny cola
I like the
gummy
cherry
candy,
ones too.
But you'd have to eat 90 regular gummies to equal one of our gummy cola bottles. Just like their diminutive counterpart, the entire confection is solid gummy. And every ounce of
Been a
this
while.
1,000
Yeah,
calorie
it has.
titan of a treat is deliciously edible.
has.
Giant,
My body
giant
is
gummy cola balls.
falling apart.
I still need to actually get like a massage.
It's most wonderful.
You know,
always
you
like-
see me every week, guys.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, well, I should probably do that at some point. I actually need it, especially with like how many knots I probably have in my neck at this point.
Probably. Are you doing
That's probably not good.
Every once in a while, yeah, I still
Oh,
get
that
them.
sucks.
Yeah,
They have gummy pickles.
Gross.
that sounds.
I don't,
Disgusting.
I don't like food tasting candies.
I never
What?
like those like burgers.
Except for
that they
peanut
make
butter.
that
Oh,
make
I
you
remember
look-
those.
Oh, no.
Those things are so cute, but like they
Krabby
taste terrible.
Patties.
All right.
Yes.
Harry Potter beans.
You all healed up?
Yep.
And you're deciding to rest for an hour?
Yeah.
Who's keeping watch?
Yep.
Me.
Zed is keeping
Harry Potter beans.
You are sure that there's no immediate threat near you, but
Cody.
down this corridor,
Cody.
that's very strong magical presence you felt.
Yes.
You feel it. You're more accurately able to read it the longer you're down here, because you're becoming more and more familiar with its presence, and you are like certain that it is coming from a being that is possibly more powerful than you,
Oh no.
and is quite malevolent.
How
Considering
powerful.
we're going through a boss fight against a demon lord.
Like, excuse me, because I just sat down from getting water.
Right.
Like a strength powerful or a magic powerful, or we don't know.
Well, he's able to passively read a magical presence.
Oh no. Y'all ready for this?
You get in the willies.
You know, the fact that we're about to fight Andariel kind of makes me want to have full MP.
Yeah, you probably should
Yeah.
rest too.
I'll watch for that.
Infecting.
Geez, spoiler alert.
I collapse.
Okay.
Trauma queen.
I put something under his head as a pillow and take watch.
You are all at.
Yay.
You're all at
Okay.
full HP and MP at the end of this hour.
That's excellent.
You wake up, and the feeling of hopelessness is now resounding through the corridor.
Great.
Not me, I am fueled
That's
by
wonderful.
vengeance.
I feel great.
Hey,
Super.
hey, Jeff.
What?
Guess what I forgot?
What did you forget?
I have Indomitable active.
I hate you.
I shouldn't have been stunned.
That's true.
Oh, we didn't loot.
So just
They're bones.
open disclosure, I have it activated at all
You
times
gotta
now.
check. Did someone check?
You see that the skeleton that was wielding a two-handed sword, that two-handed sword that it was wielding was a claymore.
Did you get your shuriken back?
No. I pick
You
it
get
up.
your shuriken back and you find a claymore.
I kicked the claymore.
No, please do not kick that.
I take the Claymore.
Yes,
I kicked
please
the tip
do.
of the blade.
I already have one.
Excellent choice of where to kick it.
Big takes the claymore.
Okay, you take the claymore.
I take it back.
This horrible feeling is just like just rippling throughout your guys' beings. Like you're like, oh my god, like I feel like I'm about to die.
Damn.
We probably are.
Just go join the
Let's
rest
go.
of my family and friends.
There you go.
Go and find Jarvis or Jeffrey or whatever I name my guy.
Jeffrey.
Nah,
Come on, Jeffrey.
Jasper.
Jasper.
Jasper. One of my Zubat names.
Dude. Way to lighten up a horrible moment in the campaign right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are about to like die, and you're like, Jasper, my Pokemon game. Hey guys, what do y'all
All
wish
right.
to do?
I proceed towards the end of the world.
I follow gallantly.
Same.
Ditto.
I'm scared. No, I'm not. A little.
As you reach the end of the corridor, you see a gigantic wooden double doors with like those awesome like iron circular handles. Yeah.
Door knockers, I'm pretty sure they're called.
The end of this corridor where the double doors are, you see the like stone floor and walls become more prevalent again. So it's like more like a man-made type of structure. And you just get a horrible feeling. There's two very, very tall, brightly lit torches on either side of this door. And they are both bearing basically like the tattered flags. Well, not flags. Banners of the monastery and the sisters symbol, the sisterhood symbol,
I'm
the
like
sightless eye.
to check for traps. With a 7 plus 7.
Despite the horrible feeling that you're getting, you're pretty sure that this is not a trapped door.
That's great. I continue forward.
You hit a door.
We're all like horribly depressed and like fearing for our lives, but like also too depressed to feel afraid. And we suddenly are just like, oh look, a door. Oh, it's not trapped. Yay.
Yay.
Great.
I would like to push one side slowly inward, assuming that's the way it goes.
You are correct in the assumption of that it opens inward.
Like, I'm talking like I just got my shield up against it, and I'm just slowly pushing it, like starting to look around.
As you inch the door forward, give me a d20.
Damn it, that was so close to a 19. 9.
He dies.
It opens a little bit more
Okay.
loudly than you were anticipating. And the moment
That's
that
stronger than I thought it was.
the moment that the door opens up a considerable amount to where you're able to kind of like poke your head through and like take a look around, you hear an unearthly voice of a female
Uh-oh.
in the lower register say, "Die, maggots."
Uh-oh.
I say,
We'll be both lies Monday.
okay.
As
I
you-
say, we should go find Deckard Cain and have him fight this thing.
Or Wariv.
And I leave.
Oh,
Have him take care of
can't
it.
leave. Come on now.
While your head
I-
is poked inside and you hear that unearthly message, you peer around and you see a very large chamber with 4 structural pillars in the middle of the room, set up in a square fashion. And on the other end of the pillars, sitting on literally a throne of corpses,
Ew.
stands a gigantic, what I can describe as what looks like a large succubus, like about 10 to 11 feet tall,
Damn.
That's only hot and books.
stand up from the pile of corpses that she's using as a throne. And she is very, very lightly clad. And she has...
Oh. I just found a picture of her. Go ahead.
Yeah. And she has hair just basically standing up on end.
What? That's not hot.
It's long red hair standing up on end, and she has what looks like 4 like extra appendages on her back with large claws coming out.
Oh, that's really gross.
I'm sending a picture of Azure chat.
How did you know it was her?
I
Foreshadowing?
typed in
Oh, hell's that
Endorial
thing.
Yeah.
How did you know it was Endorial?
because it said die maggots.
Alright.
Which is what she says.
In the game.
Yes.
For the love of God, why is it not bringing up our chat? Alright, found it. Go.
Big, you are the only person in this moment that you are aware of that sees Endariel. And you're sure that the rest
I like
of
when
the party
you
has
close the
quit.
door and just slowly.
You close the door?
No. I just with the burst of my now superhuman strength, just boom, slam it open so that the rest of the party can see.
The double door slams open abruptly with a resounding crash as it smashes into the opposing sides of the stone wall, and Endariel looks intimidating AF.
Does
She
my
slowly just walks at you.
does my divine presence affect her at all?
We will find
You
out.
are not sure.
I will summon Shiva for 2 turns.
didn't sneak in
instant-
time.
Say, 10, cast, go.
What did you say?
Oh, you can sneak in time.
Can
You can use disengage if you want.
No.
Can I-
waste MP at this point?
can I have a moment
Later.
to throw mage armor onto Big?
Yeah, this is ranged. So
Okay.
you're
Barrier's still
totally fine
active?
to do that.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank God.
It will be active until she says that she deactivates it.
Bang!
Oh man, I got crappy rolls.
okay.
So you get 14 shield against magic, and then you get +1 defense.
Shield against physical, right?
14, that seems good. That's really good for a 1.
Yeah, I know, right? I guess it's because I have such high magic. Oh wait, no, it's half magic. Sorry, 7,
It's okay,
8
that makes more
shield.
sense.
Yeah, that's probably that makes sense. 8
Still,
shield.
it's the defense bonus that's even cooler.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good plus to it, and that never changes.
I'm just gonna start going in, Jeff. But while I'm doing it, I'm literally just with every step clanging Griswold's edge against my shield, just basically kind of being obnoxious, but at the same time, pumping myself up to try and counteract the dismay.
Excellent. As you feel a mage armor get cast on you, along with the barrier that's been channeled on or sustained on you this whole time, you hear your friend Zen begin chanting for Shiva, and you feel pretty good about that as you're walking towards Endariel and making a bunch of noise. And Toshi is behind you, and you figure, hey, she's probably gonna sneak. So you're just going in there like, I'm going in mano a mano right now.
I'm right behind him actually because I planned to do my sucker thing and then.
And you see Andariel lift both her arms up, and a gigantic wall of fire that spans across the entire room.
Not good.
Is cast in the middle of the pillars, horizontally, meaning you're going to have to cross the fire
to get to her.
Damn.
This again?
I stop short and bellow the word coward.
Nice.
I would like to remind my 2 melee attacker friends that I have a resist fire potion on my belt right now.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Well,
I do have 35% fire resistance as well.
Yeah, I'm not
I was
gonna do
more
it,
so
dude.
leaning toward giving it to Toshi because she was going to want to go and like...
It'd probably be good for her.
No, I'm not going to walk through it again.
But if I have a resist fire potion...
Okay. Can I take it?
How much
It's
fire
on his
resistance
belt.
does it grant, Jeff?
So, and he's currently casting, so
I have not moved.
he's not going to be able to give it to you right now, but if you were to walk to him, you could just take it off his belt.
I walked him and take it off his belt.
Okay.
I mutter, thief.
Yeah, you just said I gotta have
What did you
it.
say, Big? Big.
Nothing. It's all good. Answer my question.
That was Myers. Cast that. Going in. Are you charging or just walking?
I stopped.
Oh, you stopped?
Yeah, I'm not walking through that fun. Everyone is bad.
Okay, you stop. You bellow coward. Oh, yes. Give me a d20, Trevor.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Natural fucking 20.
Oh.
Nice.
Excellent.
That's the second time tonight.
You feel a presence try to enter your mind, and it gets refuted.
Damn, big.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Oh, now I'm pissed.
Yeah, especially if you're aware of that. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. Soul, you cast mage armor. Doing that. Toshi, you spent basically your range actually getting the potion.
Can I also
you
drink
can drink
it?
it right now
Okay.
if you like.
Go, 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 go,
Okay.
go. Do
You
I have
drink
to...
the potion. You know, yeah, it's fine. You drink the potion. It tastes spicy. And you don't know the effect of
It
it.
tastes like fireball.
Excellent.
Can I walk through the fire, or do I need to wait for my next turn?
Oh, you need to wait for your next turn. But you can on your next turn.
Okay, I will sit there and meditate and ready my mind for the
Yes, Big.
firewalk.
After the mental intrusion, can I start walking forward? Because now I'm pissed. I don't care. I'll go through that fucking fire.
Okay, you walk forward and attempt to cross the wall of fire. You are dealt damage.
Ring of fire.
Of course.
Ring of fire.
Come on. Atomic cash.
I'm so glad you remember that.
So you take
I might have
you take 22 burn damage, which gets reduced to 15, and then a third of 15 gets down to 10, and then -1 for relentless. You take 9.
Not so bad.
So you take 9 burn
I
damage.
like my character build.
Yes. Also, you're being saved by barrier a bit too, just to let you know.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Otherwise,
nice.
it
These
would have
last two
been.
fights alone, it saved like 150 points of damage total.
That's
Oh, yeah.
insane.
All right. So yeah, you take 9 burn as you cross the fire, and Andariel is waiting on the other side. That is the end of ranged phase. She has initiative, unless you charge.
Which I will do.
Okay, go ahead.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, it's a 12.
Punch that half-naked chick.
You hit.
Cool.
Alright. Ah, hell, I forgot to do the extra damage last time I did this. Oh well.
I would like to point out, Trevor, that she looks like she's half spider with her, those arms on her back. So,
Well, then,
kill her harder.
Ah,
yeah, I will do. That's for 30 damage,
yeah.
6 of it being fire.
damn.
Well, may as well look at that picture he sent us. So.
Yeah.
Damn, what the hell's
Much
going
different
on?
from how I imagined.
You do 29 damage to her.
She looks like kind of a troll with the hair.
That's really gross. Is that us in there fighting her? Oh, she's got boobs.
Oh yeah, you see that?
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah. You do 29 damage off of your charge. You got some increased threats. And you're going to take some extra burning damage on your next turn. I'm going to have her go.
That's really gross.
And then I will let basically the summon cast, and then you can cross the fire and all that. So, let's see here. This is going to be fun.
Oh, that one's hotter. Wow, she's like got strategically
There we
placed
go.
nipple chains.
Damn.
How much defense do you have, Big?
16 of the bow.
Ha.
She misses one of her attacks.
Get wrecked.
But
Wrecked.
one of her claw attacks does connect with you, and you take 16 bleed.
My
which
God.
You have 10% resist, so it's 14, and then relentless is 13. So take 13 bleed.
Mage armor.
Oh, and the mage armor, right? So what's the mage armor was what,
I
8?
take 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you take a total of 5. So it's 5 bleed damage.
Yep.
And then I get to see if I can do this to you, which I fail. Damn. I was really hoping that I could do something to you, but I can't. Anyway.
So next
Good.
turn, I'm going to take 14 damage.
Who needs
9
clothes when
fire.
you're that
5
evil?
Yeah.
That's
It's 5 plus 8. Yeah, that is accurate. Okay. You're next to Zen. You're approaching the fire. As you're approaching the fire, Shiva enters the battlefield. Go ahead.
Oh, I have initiative?
I'm doing
Shiva
everything
got
in a very
initiative.
specific order right
Okay,
now until
okay.
we do like a pass and back and forth type deal.
You got it, buddy. That's a 3, so weapon damage. Luckily, there's only one target. Hold on. I want to get this right. Hi. Okay. Foe. Plus 2 is 6. Plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 15 is 27 weapon damage.
20. Excellent. So that comes out. You'll get a turn, don't worry. I had Shiva come out at that point because Toshi kind of backtracked a little bit to get that potion. You can basically approach Endariel now if you like, but you are not snucked yet.
I didn't even cross through the fire yet, bro.
I know. I'm saying you can start approaching Endariel, which means you would cross the fire.
I'm gonna cross the fire.
Excellent.
And then, can I, like, attack her on this turn, or do I gotta wait?
I'm gonna say you're gonna have to wait.
Well, shit.
You can activate sneak and all that on this turn, though.
Can I activate sneak while I'm still behind the fire and she can't see me?
You
Or do I-
might not want to do that because you'd be crossing the fire slower.
I'll just cross the stupid fire and make my way towards her. I'll sneakily, like...
Go.
15.
You
I mean, I'm not sneaky.
cross the fire,
Sneaky.
and
Sneaky is different than sneaking.
you take 18 fire damage.
I drank the thing.
Non-burning.
Not burning damage.
Stupid.
Yeah, that means you took half damage. That's awesome.
And then you can, of course, activate sneak mode now if you like, but it's going to have to be disengage.
I disengaged 20. Woo.
20? You said it all like 20. Is it really a 20?
I'm just mad. I'm just pouting. I'm not used to getting damage at all.
I got damage.
Oh no, whatever happens when you take damage.
Nope.
Oh.
Shut up, Sleeping Beauty.
Okay, you're snuck. Congratulations. And then you'll be able to engage her next turn.
He's laying in his bed. It's a joke. It's
I
funny.
know.
Okay.
And he had initiative.
Oh, I got it. It was very clever.
He had initiative already with his charge, so he went before Endariel, so he's good. Shiva came out, but you did not go, so it's your turn.
I channel Carbuncle for 1 turn.
Okay.
There's a plan to
Pray
this.
for Ruby Light.
Thanks.
Either Ruby Light or a Barrier. Or a Reflect.
Thanks for helping
14
me
casts.
not get burning damage,
Terrific.
though.
Soul.
You are most welcome, Toshi.
That would suck.
Does my divine presence? I can't remember. Does it affect her?
I'm going to go ahead and say that you're still a little out of range,
Okay.
but I'm going to go ahead and just spoil it.
I don't think it
wouldn't.
would.
Oh,
She's
okay.
a demon.
It's a demon, not undead.
Would holy be useful against her still?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
She's a
Okay.
demon
God,
queen.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna use holy on her.
All right.
Oh, a 13. It works.
Mediocre, but cast.
10.
9.
Got 9.
Yeah, it is.
21.
Oh yeah, 21. Okay, I was like math. So 21 plus 32.
32.
32?
Because isn't it
What?
times
No.
2 math? Or
Yeah.
no, sorry. 26. Oh my god.
Okay.
My
21
math.
plus 26.
I was off just a little.
47. So 47.
Katie.
32. Dead.
21 plus 69.
Yeah,
You
plus,
do
80.
you do 89 damage.
Oh
Oh
shit.
my god.
Damn.
Double.
Please taunt.
Dude.
And make it double.
It is-
Oh, I was
It
planning
is
on it.
almost
It
double.
takes so much
It's a very
fucking
important distinction.
damage this turn.
And Dario's mad.
I believe it.
And Dario looks like she is going to be targeting Soul.
She don't
She's
like
mad.
No,
it.
she isn't.
Okay.
Fuck this bitch.
You taunt.
By saying fuck you, you bitch. So eloquently.
Yes.
So eloquently.
She swipes at you twice again, but you have reduced the defense this time because your
15.
mage armor went away. Ooh, I crit one. I'm happy. So that's going to be 17, and then the crit did 24. It's going to be 41 bleed. But I have to calculate everything separately because... Oh, no, I don't, because it doesn't have mage armor anymore. So it's 41 bleed. So that's going to be reduced by, what, 10% first. So it's going to be 37, and then minus 2, because it's 2 procs over minus. So it'd be 35. Take 35 bleed.
Wait, I also have my damage reduction for my armor.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. Which is what, 2? Or 1?
1.
1? Okay, so take 34.
So total of 2 damage
Oh,
reduction.
yeah. So 33 bleed. Sorry. So you take 33 bleed.
Just 33 bleed.
Just 33 bleed, no big deal. Also, since one of them was a crit, you are weakened. You receive, not that it matters to you, but minus 4 strength. Oh, darn.
Oh shoot, whatever shall you do?
Wow, now I only have 14.
Oh.
It would have been a much bigger deal had you not had the plus 10 strength from the statue.
Good God, right?
Also, I do believe I've done quite a bit of damage to you already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 19 out of 66.
Damn.
How high was the wall of fire?
It's pretty freaking high. Like,
What?
we're talking like the tip of the flames are about 8 feet.
If I rolled high enough, could I have, like, vaulted over it? Not that I would have ever tried this shit, but, you know.
You could have, like,
8 foot
used one of the
straight
pillars
jump.
to, like, wall jump over it, maybe, but that would have required a really good dex check. Yeah.
Alright.
I could have shot put you over.
That's true.
That too?
Shots put.
So many possibilities.
Shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
Yeah. Shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Exactly. Alright, so that
It's
was...
fun.
So,
Yeah.
so that was fun. So you're going to take a lot of bleeding damage.
Fuck.
Which, by the way, let's not forget 33, because I'm sure Katie's going to want to cure that.
Gonna wanna cure that.
Yeah, that's
Um,
definitely something I'd cure.
Yeah.
Toshi, it's your turn. You have initiative, and you're snuck, and you are near enough in Dario to minor action over and do whatever you like.
Okay, I'm going to backstab her. And I'm gonna roll in just a minute.
We're gonna roll a natural 20.
No, stop. Why would you do that?
Because I like jinxing things.
15, though.
Success! How much damage?
Mine at last. 39.
39.
I hit her with my sword. So I believe that's also 50% chance of silence.
Ooh. It's going to be a hell of a silence roll.
Odds. Fuck. Rolled a 4. Didn't work.
Alrighty.
I'm not done.
Hmm.
Disengage.
Yeah,
No.
Trevor, shut that.
She wants to shuriken.
Yes, I do. I'm gonna throw something at. I'm gonna throw a shuriken at
Excellent.
her. With a 7 plus 5.
You get a lot of bonuses,
6,
so
6.
you're good.
Oh, that's excellent.
Oh, yes.
Excellent. Oh. 14.
Do 14.
And now I disengage. With 3
Ooh.
plus
Probably going to
7
Yeah.
plus
fail.
5.
I'm sorry.
Fuck. I have anger here.
Yes.
Sorry.
How dare you take my eraser? No, I'm just kidding.
Big. It's your turn. You're not feeling too hot.
No, but I am considering doing something stupid.
Uh-oh.
Sweet. I like stupid.
Well,
Stupider
yeah,
than
this is
vaulting
going
over
to
the
be a
fire.
variant character for him. Spectacles, testicles, bullet, and watch. I'm going to put away my sword and shield,
No!
Woo!
and I'm going to take out the large axe of sundering.
Great.
Oh.
I like where this
Fuck
is
up
going.
this bitch's day. And I'm going to use slam with my ridiculous strength and my ridiculous constitution.
Super.
And I have adrenaline rush going.
Yep. Yep. I know exactly what. Don't you wish you weren't weakened right now?
Don't you wish her? Oh.
Right? I'm trusting that the healer's going to save my ass because
I got
my Storm
you.
of the Valiant is about to happen.
Don't worry, I got you.
I got you, bro.
Gotcha, bro.
That's 18.
18 total.
Yeah, 12 natural.
Okay, you do not double her defense, but go ahead and roll your damage. You hit.
3 plus 1 is 4. Plus 4 is 8. Plus 2 is 10. Plus 14 strength right now is 24.
Mhm.
Plus 20 for the total constitution thing. It's 44 damage, and hopefully she's stunned, but I doubt it.
She's gonna resist that, but she takes 44 damage.
Foe.
Terrific.
And my defense while I have the axe out is 11. 11.
Okay. Terrific. Zen.
Am I allowed to do Carbuncle first?
Yeah. The summons actions kind of go at like the same time, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm really hoping for faith.
Okay.
I'm really hoping for
Have
faith.
faith.
4 or
You did
5.
5.
4 or
5.
5.
It's a 1 in 3 chance.
Oh god. 2. God damn it.
Oh.
That was Shiva's roll. No.
Carbuncle comes out and attacks Endario.
Oh well, didn't work. But
Happens, man.
Never hurts to
8.
try.
Terrific.
2 and 5. So 15 plus 16 is 31. On to Shiva. She rolls a 3. Also does weapon.
Okay.
1. A 2. And a 2. So 5 plus 15 is 20. And then I
believe Shiva and Carbuncle both exit the arena.
They do.
Okay.
So
They exit together in like a weird, like kind of dancing embrace, and then they disappear.
frustrated, I announce to my friends, I can either resummon her for 3 turns, or I can cast Blizzard and then her for 2 turns. Or scan in her for 2 turns. What do you want?
I vote for that second thing you said. I want to see Blizzard in 2 turns. I like it.
It doesn't Blizzard like slow her down and shit too?
Has a chance to. Or it says it does, but then again, she's a boss.
Yeah, it's
Might be
Sure.
worth it.
I
Worth
really
a
wanted
shot.
to use Death Sentence, but I didn't do it.
I cast Blizzard on Endario.
Ontario.
This is great. You have 2 summons that attack, and then you're casting Blizzard all on the same turn. So the fun.
That's a crit for me.
So much in.
Yeah?
Yes.
Super.
7. Yeah.
That's a no from me.
17?
17.
You have a ton of willpower and you get the extra bonus from the ice staff. So yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. So,
You lucky bitch.
3d8 is 30. No, wait. 24.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 2 times magic, which is 13. So 26 plus 24 is 50.
50.
Plus the 2 is 52.
Plus half magic.
Plus half magic, which is
Damn, son.
7. So
59.
59 ice damage.
Oh my gosh.
59.
Oh my Gershwin.
It does an additional 12 damage for a total of 71 to her.
Cool.
What?
And I have not moved
Balls.
an inch and think to myself,
What a wonderful world.
I might die.
She immediately enrages.
Oh, cool. We're doing well, guys.
Good job.
I can do Blizzard again. I have enough MP to do Blizzard again.
Good.
Well, she immediately enrages.
Cool.
A very thick and impenetrable darkness basically snuffs out the light in the room, creating a extremely dim lighting now.
But I can still see
the only
her.
thing lighting the room now is the remainder of her firewall, and that is true. So basically, the only thing lighting the room right now is the firewall. And this darkness you feel envelop all of you, which is basically you feel it like altering you in some way.
Oh, fuck.
And then also,
I don't like that, Jeff. That's not
it's
nice.
bad.
Don't do that. Are you
She
mind fucking?
begins casting Unholy,
Uh-oh.
and she is
She casts Unholy?
yes, she is targeting
All of
soul.
you. Oh,
She
okay.
would.
because she.
Okay.
So
Thank
she
you,
casts
Trevor.
Unholy on you.
I'm going to die.
Can you flash
No,
heal
you're
him or
okay.
something?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So-
Well, what are you at?
19.
Okay.
Flash
well,
heal.
I know for a
No,
fact
no.
I don't have to roll. You're down to 1 unless you flash heal.
Oh,
It's Heart of the Valiant.
can I?
Go ahead.
Well, wait.
Do not flash
Should I wait
first.
till he's
Let him
down
get
to
to
1
1 and then heal,
do
yes.
it? Yeah. Okay. Bring him
Okay.
down to 1
Question,
first.
Jeff.
What?
Listen here.
Do I still have the bleed on me?
Yep.
Shit.
Okay.
All right.
All
I
right.
think you got that.
So
Or we
She
can let him
casts-
go down and I can cast life on him with the scroll.
True. And then I'll heal him. Although we'll risk not having a taunt that we might
No, we
need.
can't have our Pokemon faint. That's not cool.
Trevor, what would you rather have happen? Let you go down and then I life you with the scroll, or do you want to use Heart of the Valiant?
It's a hard one.
Knock me out.
Okay.
No.
she casts Unholy.
Because that would wipe out the bleed too.
After big taunts, a piercing ray of dark purple light shoots down from the top of the Catacombs ceiling and pierces through poor Big's muscular, incredibly awesome body, dropping him to 1 because of Heart of the Valiant.
No, wait. He was not going to use Heart of the Valiant.
You're not?
I think that's what you said.
It's an
I'm gonna
automatic.
Let it knock me out, then you guys are gonna revive me.
Can you do that?
It's an automatic trigger.
It's
Well,
an instant. It
it's
says.
triggered.
Oh, I thought it was passive. I did make it an instant.
I
That's
thought
right.
it was passive too. I didn't know
Okay, you are not using it. So in that case, I'm gonna have to roll damage.
You deal 83 damage, you're actually dead.
Right.
But then if that ends up happening, you can just use the instant to make Heart of the Valiant happen.
Oh my god, I'm rolling a bunch of 1s, of course. Okay.
He actually survives.
27 unholy damage, which brings you to what?
You still have barrier.
Oh shit, I do. Oh yeah, no. So.
So
on
20.
20 and I had 19. Oh god, damage resistance. But I don't. So it literally did 19 damage, Jeff.
Fuck.
Alright, you're at 0.
Wow.
I had 19 left.
Alright, you are at 0 because you did not activate Heart of the Valiant. So as you get knocked out, your bleed is going to proc at the end of the phase, depending on what Soul does.
I would like to say I did not use my minor in my turn.
That's true.
May I use life now?
You want to use it right now?
Yes.
Okay. So she basically interrupts player phase by casting Unholy and canceling the Darkness thing.
Okay.
Bringing Trevor down to 0 because he didn't use Hearted Valiant. You use your life scroll, which auto cast because it's a scroll. Bring him back up to a quarter HP.
Cool.
What's up?
The bleed that goes off before he uses life, right?
No, that's wait.
Because he went down to 0, so doesn't bleed become neutral? So if we life him, he's still going to get the bleed damage?
Otherwise, he's going to use life. He's going to bring me back up, and then I'm going to bleed, and I'm going to fucking die again.
Yeah, basically she's going to have to cure the bleed. Otherwise, the bleed's going to kill him. Yeah.
Oh my heavens.
Damn.
What if I we can't just let all the bleed procs on my turn? Well, too. Well, I could always use Heart of the Valiant then.
True.
True.
Would you like to use life?
I'm still going to use the Scroll of Life.
Okay. You're brought up to a quarter HP.
Oh god, what's that math?
16 or something?
17, I think.
What's your max HP?
66.
66.
Okay, yeah. It'd be 17. Let's call it 17. That's fine. Super.
Duperty duper.
Fucking rage.
And it's Soul's turn. Let's not forget about Soul's turn.
Not forgotten about Soul's turn. It's the important turn.
So, let me see.
But remember, Indario's going to go again after Soul's turn.
Right.
Unless I come off her head.
Yep.
Barrier's technically on him still?
Yes.
Okay.
So I have 33 bleed damage that's going to hit me next turn. And I'm at 17 right now.
I'm gonna heal you, and then I'm gonna regen you, and then flash heal you.
I would really, really like to point out that Cure...
Oh yeah, I can get
heals
the bleed. That's right. Okay, I'm gonna
You can always
cure
cure me
you.
and then flash heal me.
Yeah, I'll cure you, and then
This
I'll
is going to
flash
be the only
heal.
time I'm going to help out with an ability, because this is
Yeah.
probably the best usage of Cure I've ever
I know,
witnessed.
I never get to use
Yeah.
cure ever. Using cure. 4, luckily successful. Whew.
Yeah,
Thank
this
God
is
she
awesome.
wasn't wearing
That was
chainmail.
Imagine
It's true. It is really true. All right, you're cured of your bleed, so you're at a solid 17.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And you are healed for 9.
Whoa.
10.
You're up to 26.
27, because it's this
27.
bonus.
All right. Yeah. So you're at 27, Trevor.
I'm going to
Congratulations.
scrounge for every fucking point I can.
Yep. I believe that was you. Did I make? Yep. Okie dokie. You do have a minor. Do you want to like reposition or walk anywhere?
Run.
Yeah.
I'll stay where I'm at.
I feel like I should just at least offer.
Yeah.
Because I feel like casters, like I cast and then they're always standing in like the same spot.
It's so true.
All right. Indario, after enraging, Soul cures the bleed damage. She seems like super pissed off.
Hell yeah.
Let's see
I would
here.
imagine so.
You had taunted already the unholy attack.
So I can't use it again.
I need to reevaluate.
She was crit slowed.
What's that?
She was crit slowed.
Mm-hmm.
She like double slowed because of Frozen Blade.
Yeah.
Frozen
She's basically just not moving. She has like a major action every turn. That's it.
Cool.
Like, but she needs to figure out who she's going to attack. Because you did a lot of damage with that, but she's still kind of taunted by her with how much damage
I open my arms
Holy.
and welcome her in.
Holy did. And then
Except I'm out of actions.
that, he lost all of his threat technically when he was down. So
I yell, "Hey, C word!" YouTube.
Oh my goodness gracious.
YouTube censorship.
That's our word. And you're like,
well,
okay.
well, okay then.
technically it was invented by the forest people of the jungles, so I don't think that that's actually
You know where
true.
those big fleshy stinky plants grow?
All right. She
This is the C word, flower. And
she immediately comes up with a brilliant plan because she wants to attack both of you
God.
guys. She replaces her firewall.
straight at us.
Yeah. So it's going to affect Zen and Soul.
Oh, for fuck's
A
sake.
new firewall is summoned underneath Zen and Soul's feet.
Is the other one extinguished?
Yes.
Shit, and I used up all of my movement too. Damn it.
It's okay.
Alright.
Can I still
Fine.
use that movement you offered me?
There was a possibility that it could have failed, but it's successful.
Oh, man.
Am I not able to do my minor movements at all, or can I still do that?
Oh yeah, she
You
held
can,
it.
you can walk out of it. You're still going to take the initial
The
proc
first
of the
damage?
damage.
Yeah.
But it's not like you're going to be like standing in it and like taking extra damage.
Okay, yeah, I'll use my minor to get out of that then.
But honestly, since it's player phase, like immediately after her turn, wouldn't really matter because you guys are just going to walk out of it on your turn anyway.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but now she gets to use her minor action next turn too.
True.
Yeah. But yeah, she can use it right now.
I'm gonna get the fuck out. I'll roll to confirm it.
9 plus. All right,
The 20 movement.
I know, that'd be nice.
you guys take 19 burn damage.
18.
Each?
19 burn and 19 burn.
What's 32 minus 19?
13.
Oh, I was fast.
Y'all.
Was.
Oh.
Is it, do I get continuous burn damage now from that?
Yeah, so you're going to take another 19 at the end of your next turn. Unless you decide to stand in the fire, then you're going to be taking 19 every turn until you step out of the fire.
It's warm in here.
Which would not be wise.
Probably not.
But yeah, that's the end of her turn because she is super slow. She's not going to be walking anywhere. Toshi, you have initiative.
Sweep the leg. Okay.
I imagine at the very beginning of the player phase, you guys are immediately moving out of the fire, so I've already accounted for that.
She pisses me off.
Oh yeah, and Darla's mean.
She's almost dead.
She also wants to kill you guys.
Okay, I'm going to try to just jab her with my sword.
Are you invisible right now?
Yes, but not once I jab her with my sword.
Sick.
No, she's not
Yeah.
stealth right now, Tommy.
Yes, I am stealth right now, but not after I use
But you
this.
failed last round.
No, I didn't.
Do you remember?
Stand
I don't
corrected.
remember.
She
It doesn't matter. Go
She
ahead.
rolled a 20.
Oh, damn. I forgot about that.
Think of
And
that
she
around
announced her
4.
20 very
Okay.
lethargically. It was like
Oh.
a 20.
Yeah, I remember that, that's right.
Okay, 13 for stabby stab.
Very successful with your backstab. 39? I
39.
believe, yeah.
And I go roll for silence. I didn't call it, so that doesn't count. Okay, evens.
Well, shit happens. Anything else we should do?
Yes, I'd like to throw a shuriken at her eyeball.
You're like, yeah. And then
Throw it at her eyeball. Where's why
aiming
not?
for the
For some
eyeball
reason, I imagine
specifically.
you throwing
Yes, the
shuriken
left
like
one.
damage.
Oh shit. Well, 12 plus bonus.
6.
Yeah, you hit her cheek or something.
Ouch!
Yeah.
17.
17, 20. Excellent. Alrighty then. This is where she starts getting pretty thick.
Disengage. Oh shit. 4
What'd you roll?
plus 5 plus
I might be able to see you.
7.
I'm so happy right now. Oh man, what was that? What was your total?
4, 5, 7.
What's that?
9.
16.
I thought you.
No! You don't. She does, weirdo. I should have just stayed there.
It's okay. Big. Go ahead.
Oh well. I can take it.
I'm gonna go up and I'm going to swing with the big old axe of axiness.
And my axe.
Big ol' axe of axiness.
Kind of like my ropey.
Oh,
It's
motherfucker.
gonna axe him a question.
It was on a 20 and it rolled over 2.
Oh, it's a 2?
Well, 8.
That's gonna be a miss, good sir. Sorry.
Fuck.
Also, you notice that your 8 is actually a 4. Just to let you know. You do not know why.
Weakness?
It's not because of weakness, it's because of another effect.
Foreboding.
You're attracted to her.
Foreboding logs.
Foreboding
Well, if
things.
she's
I'm
wearing
gay.
that.
Oh, yeah,
You're
that's
gay!
right.
Oh.
Anything else you wish to do?
Happy Pride Month.
There's nothing else I can do.
Well, you can switch back to your sword and shield. if you
Well,
want.
don't know if
Good.
succub-
Yeah, I'll give that a go just in case.
can a
Just thinking
succubus seduce somebody who's not attracted
I
to
was
their gender?
really just describing her as succubus so you get a good mental image. But
I
since I really looked her up
see.
anyway, she's not really a succubus, but
I think they can. I think that's part of their
succubus
powers.
is is
Classically,
She's like
it's
Mistress of
seduction.
Pain or something, isn't she?
mistress of pain is a good way to call it. Yes. Go ahead, Zen.
BDSM.
I'm going to take my 18 damage now.
Mhm.
Or actually, it's 17, I realize, because I have 2 damage reduction now.
You have one from fairy and one
From
from
fairy and one... oh, no, that's from my metal. Never mind. Never mind.
So you took 2 packs of 18 already. So what are you at? That's pretty
Pro-
low.
I am at 11.
Woo!
Proctologists.
Isn't
And
that awesome?
Isn't that awesome?
I cast Blizzard again.
Super.
I'm really fucking pissed off that I missed.
It's okay, buddy.
It's okay, Trevor. We love you.
It's a 9, so it does cast. Unfortunately, it doesn't crit. But...
Yeah, your crit did a lot of damage.
it did. So 13 twice is 26.
Buddy.
Plus the 2 is 28. Hold on. 15 plus 28. 43.
43 ice.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to do an extra 8. So it's 51. Terrific.
Oh yeah, minor action, I move out of the fire.
I see. Alright. Soul.
Okay. Well, I'm still taking burn damage, so I'm going to.
Suck it, Trebek.
How long does burn damage last?
It's just going to be 1 extra turn because you moved out of the fire, I
Oh.
assumed.
So I'm going to heal myself. Let's see. 5, 6, 13 plus 6, 19. What's. Oh, I go
You
back
heal
to
for 19,
32.
but
Yeah.
then, yeah, you're going to take 19, so
Oh, okay,
you
yeah.
basically
So.
stay at 32.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right. I'll put myself back at 13. And then I'm going to throw regen on Zen. Or wait, I can't. It has to be a flash heal. That's right. And throw a flash heal on him.
Your turn.
Are you sure? Aren't you taking burn?
I already took it.
Yeah.
You
Though I
live?
did, he didn't attack. He didn't successfully attack, and I did. Yeah, flash shield me.
Yeah. Oh, wow, a 4. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Super.
And then I go.
Dart.
And Dario.
Does she look mad?
She's very mad. She's looked mad like this whole time.
Does she look like she's getting tired?
She looks decently messed up. I'm going to be targeting Mr. Zen.
Mm-hmm.
Big.
Yeah, I do the thing.
Okay.
Wait,
The thing-
wait! Don't roll for it yet.
Don't tell
What's your HP at?
27, but I still have Proc Heart of the Valiant that I can use.
And barrier. Well, no, not barrier. You don't have mage armor. Yeah, okay.
I don't, but I have barrier.
Okay.
I'm gonna taunt because I taunt.
You talked.
Ooh, look at that
More
arm.
important to keep you alive than me.
And Dario opens her mouth, and a bunch of like green, like liquid and like smoke and stuff gush out of it. And she picks it up and uses like an acid spray ability to all melee targets.
It's disgusting.
So it's gonna be
Imagine like the
targeting
mummy.
Toshi and Big.
I was gonna laugh so hard if you rolled a nat 1.
It was possible. A bunch of mediocre rolls. 8, 9, 14, 24 poison damage to Toshi and Big.
Oh, well, I have 5 health.
Jesus.
That's
Uh,
not good.
So, Mr. Poison Man.
18. Does
I'm
poison damage
enraged.
get reduced by armor?
I'm sorry?
Does poison damage get damage reduction from my armor?
Not from your not from your chainmail or whatever, but it does get damage
Just
reduction from relentless and resilience.
So I take 15.
And don't forget her barrier, which is 7.
Oh shit! I didn't realize that was a magical attack. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Then
poison.
I'm at 19. I took 8.
Okay.
I have nature resistances. Does that help?
It's not part of nature.
Well, how much nature resistance?
10%.
I believe nature resistance applies to.
Earth, wind, and water. Oh,
You're right. I keep thinking because older
geomancer.
versions was Okay, so yeah, you're gonna take the full amount of damage from that Toshi, which sucks. You're at 5.
Health.
Okay.
But I do have.
You are gonna be taking 24 more, so keep in mind.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
Damn.
I'm screwed.
Shit happens.
I'll try to heal you.
And that is the end of Indariel's turn.
Or cure.
Yeah, or cure,
Toshi.
which might be better actually.
Well, I'm enraged now.
Kill her with
Figuratively.
fire. Actually, don't use fire. She's resistant, but kill her.
Oh, that suck. Okay.
The poison damage is going to kill you at the end of your turn.
Yes, thank you for that.
Yes.
So that means that we may want to have her go first to cure you so that you don't die.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. We
Fine
could do
by
that.
me.
All right. I shall cure my friend.
Yeah. Cure should be all I need. I mean, I could probably.
How much health do you have?
What'd you roll?
said 5.
5.
I rolled a 5 for cure.
Okay. What's your? You have casting mastery, which means a 3 is a success, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? You wanted me to fail?
Yeah,
didn't you?
I did
Ha!
because there's an extra effect that you guys don't know specifically what's going
Oh,
on.
shit.
but it
Will you
affected
stop
that
the
roll.
spoiler alerts?
I'll flash. Can I flash heal her too?
You almost failed that. Just let you know.
Oh,
With a
shit.
5.
Cool.
Is it a spoiler alert if he's not telling us anything?
Yes.
Exactly.
I'm gonna flash heal Toshi.
Because he is telling us something. It's just vague.
Another 5.
Okay, so your poison's cured and she's flash healing you.
You're
you don't have to
healed.
do that.
That's alright. You're healed for 9.
Thank you.
Woo.
So I could probably get my disengage to work. We hope. Okay.
Oh, it's the fucking darkness, isn't it, Jeff?
Yeah.
Hey, spoiler alert.
No, screw you. Ooh, I like to figure
No.
things out.
Figure them out in your head.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't feel so good.
Oh, why?
Oh, I was like, I don't get. Oh.
Mr.
I don't
Stark.
feel so
I
Your
don't
good.
death
want to
seems
die.
like Deadpool will last like 10 fucking minutes.
What do you want to do, Toshi?
Not be distracted by these fools. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I didn't mean that. I would like to slice and dice her. Is what I would like to do. Just to make her bleed all over my table. Figuratively, for the fucking love of. Okay.
What'd you
3.
A 3?
Yes. Plus 5. 7.
3 plus 5 is 8. Plus 7 is
15.
15. Minus 4,
What minus 4?
the darkness, is 11. Guess what? That was the minimum threshold that you had to roll to hit
Take
her.
that darkness.
Yeah.
My old friend.
No parents.
Oh, darkness, my friend.
Okay, cool.
I've come to fuck with you again.
Ew.
That's the 5-finger death punch version.
Okay, so can
Oh
we
my
stop
God.
remaking that? No, it's alright. It's kind of fun. So I do my sword damage separate from the bleeding damage, right?
Yeah, actually, it's going to be like all the damage that you do is going to be converted to bleed. So it's going to be your attack plus the d8 plus 2 plus cunning, I believe. So after you factor in all that, it's going to be bleeding damage. So do your regular weapon damage plus d8 plus 2 plus additional cunning.
Okay. Math faces. All the math faces. Alright. It was 23. And then we're adding the shit to it. 1d8. 4 is 27. Plus 2 is 29. Plus cunning. 6. It's 35. 35.
35.
Silence. I like that thing when it works. Evens. Damn it. Didn't work.
Alright.
For my next trick, I'm gonna throw another thingy at her. The shuriken. The 14. Plus the 5. Plus the
How much
7.
damage?
That would be. Why? Why?
What?
Where'd it go? Oh, it's so anticlimactic.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
MIA.
Good thing Toshi hits a lot.
Oh, there it is.
Why? Why would that be?
Why is it a good thing that you hit bad guys a lot?
Otherwise,
Your
it wouldn't be
indignation
worth
makes no
it.
sense to me.
Okay, 16.
And Dario kneels.
Oh, cool.
Damn.
Just that's it? Doesn't do anything else?
She's kneeling and is in a great world of pain.
Okay, that's wonderful. I'm out of
Good.
moves, so I'm going to try disengage again, just in
Okay.
fucking case. Alright, because, yeah, stuff. Okay, 20. Woo!
Woo!
There you go.
Get the fuck out.
You're like, I'm done.
Big.
Well, I'm almost as tall as she is, so yeah, her neck would be in range.
Yeah, she's kneeling, so she's
I'm gonna
a
switch
good
back
like
to the
couple
axe,
feet
and I'm gonna-
shorter.
Give her a clean death.
Back to the axe, and I'm just gonna straight executioner's block.
Yep, there we go. Oh, wait.
Gotta ask her if she has any last words, though.
Nope.
Can you,
Might be
make
an
it,
evil
can you
spell.
make it really
Right.
dull first, just for added flavor?
16, Jeff.
16 total. Minus 4
So,
is
well,
12,
after your lovely minus.
which hits. You do not get a clean shot on the neck, so go and roll me your damage.
Aw, dang. Sucks.
3 plus 6 is 9. Plus 1 is 10. Plus 3 is 13. Plus stuff. 13 plus 38 is 51.
Your axe lands like under her neck, like at like between the shoulder blades, and you hear a very satisfying crunch as Endario crumples beneath
Oh,
you at
wonderful.
your feet.
Killing blow.
I said that
Finishing move.
You also see the wound immediately ice over from a zap. And Dario has been vanquished. The fire in the room is extinguished, leaving you guys in pitch blackness, and then the darkness is lifted, revealing the rest of the room, how it was originally lit in the first place with the torches. and
Man,
whatnot.
this place lit.
Are we feeling better? Like, less doom and gloom?
Yeah.
That's
The moment Dario passed, you guys were like, oh my god, a weight's been lifted. Congratulations on successfully defeating Dario, guys. It was a very difficult battle.
Mm-hmm.
God, yeah, that was tough.
A lot of damage over time and area of effect type of
Thanks,
moves.
Cure.
Yeah, that cure was
The
useful.
The difficult part of that fight is because I know parties tend to do really well against one enemy. Difficult part of that fight was it didn't feel like there was only one enemy because it
She hit
was
twice.
a caster and all the like moves that she did basically hit you twice and hit multiple targets usually.
Damn.
So acid spray, firewall. It was also all types of damage over time. And I believe someone has a ring that reduces damage over time.
Was that me or was that Trevor?
Not me.
Not me. I got poison resistance and
I have a
got
bleed
constitution.
resistance. I guess I should have remembered that because I have bleed resistance.
+2 willpower fear checks.
I think it's what Katie's using. It's like some ring that you found off of that green skeleton with the chandelier.
Yeah, I gotta remember that because she did bleed
Yeah, but I don't
too.
think you ever got hit with bleed, so you never would have had to even look.
Oh yeah, that's right. I only got
True.
hit with fire. I forgot.
True. Yeah, and sadly, that's the only resistance you don't have.
Yeah, I
Damage
know.
over time is
It's like, damn it.
Anyway,
Of course.
but yeah, so she did bleed, burn, and poison damages, which is all very fine and lovely. And she has an enrage, and she has area of effect, debilitator. So yeah, her resistances: she had unholy immunity, poison immunity. She had 50% bleed resistance, which was taken into account with your slice and dice. But your slice and dice did do a fair amount of damage,
It
which
did.
still kind of dropped her along with the shuriken. 10% magic resistance overall from all sources,
Interesting.
but her weaknesses were 30% ice and 100% holy,
Oh,
which
shit.
effectively made
damn.
it negative 20% ice and negative 90% holy because of her overall magic resistance.
That's some interesting math.
Yes. Anyway.
Good.
How do you guys feel about that battle?
We're
Better
glad
not
that we
win.
didn't die.
It was cake,
I
even
thought
though
we
I
were gonna
spent
wipe
59
once the rage
MP.
hit.
Yeah, I was fit to be tied.
I was so unhappy that I didn't make someone fail their casting roll. I was waiting for it. I was like, someone roll like a 4 or 5 so I can make you fail.
God.
Alright, anyway. But that didn't come into effect.
Shall we loot her?
You guys, you receive 800 experience.
Wow, I dinged.
Zen and Big.
No, I can't use my calculator.
Do I get more since I'm still 6, or does it depend?
I'm gonna give you
on-
guys 650. Let's make it easy.
Why?
Oh, okay. How
No,
much did
not
give
you,
It was
him
8.
and I,
8 what? It was
Why?
800?
because we're higher level than you.
Oh.
So Zen and Big receive 650. Toshi and Soul receive 800. And since it's basically the end of the session, I'm just going to wrap things up and just kind of give you guys your loot as a party.
Cool, man.
You receive 500 gold and an emerald.
Wow.
Damn.
An emerald.
This emerald is not chipped like the other gems that you've been finding.
Oh. Pretty. My birthstone. Toshi's birthstone too. I just made that up. Why not?
It's 125 gold for everyone, by the way.
Yep.
125 gold.
Over by the throne of corpses that I described earlier, there
Throne of
is
1,000 corpses.
there's an unidentified long staff leaning against it.
376.
I pick it up and I identify it.
You have a scroll?
Yes,
Yeah.
one left.
You identify the long staff. It is Staff of the Undying.
Da-na-na-na-na.
It is a legendary long staff providing 3 magic, as long staffs
Damn.
typically receive. It's 2d6 melee damage if you use it as a melee weapon, which why on earth would you?
Yeah.
It grants +1 Constitution and +1 Will, and its ability attached to it is an instant ability called Shield of the Undying, where it self-casts a magical barrier that blocks damage up to an amount equal to the caster's combined Constitution and Will values. This effect dissipates after receiving any damage.
But it self-casts it? So, like, it decides when it happens?
It self-casts. So when you use it as so the wielder using the staff uses it as an instant ability, and it casts it on themselves. So it's only going
Only
to be
target
useful for
themselves.
the person who's using it.
So, what kind of staff or wand are you using?
I have a holy short staff right now.
Shit.
You might want that Undying.
Yeah. I mean, if you want it, Tommy.
I don't.
You don't? Really?
Because I'm a DPS guy,
got
so
ice
I need an ice staff in order to cause more damage. That staff would keep you alive.
Yeah, because this staff, the holy short staff, doesn't
And
give
gives
me
you
any
bigger,
pluses in
magic
anything,
boost,
does
I
it?
think.
That gives
Yeah.
you +2 magic.
Oh, okay. So the one
That's where your +2 is coming from.
I was
in your magic
wondering
score.
because I never
So
wrote it
essentially, if you switch to this long staff, it's going to be 11 + 3. So you'd have 14 magic. So that alone right there is better.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be getting +1 Constitution and Willpower from the
What's the
effects.
next? What's the threshold for level
down. Oh, there's.
7?
Oh, okay. So
16,000.
So it's +3 in my
Wait, for level
magic when
7
I
or
equip
level
it.
8?
Yeah, and then it's going to be +1 Constitution.
You just became
+1
level 7, I'm
willpower.
pretty sure.
Yeah, I did.
So, 16,000.
And then let
Thanks.
me,
Word.
Word up.
Cool, I gave myself 1 more point of strength and 1 more point
So
of
what's it called
cunning.
again?
Shield of, or it's called Staff of the Undying.
Shield of Dreams.
And it was +3 magic. 1 Constitution. And +1
Yep.
And then a shield, you said it makes?
Yeah, the ability is called Shield of the Undying, and it's an instant ability.
Ooh. Ooh.
Does it cost anything?
Yes, it's an instant ability that costs 8 MP.
Okay.
Is throwing a melee attack?
No, it's ranged.
And what is the shield? Like, does it shield all kinds of damage?
It shields. It's basically like the mage armor type of shield, where it blocks any incoming damage.
Okay.
But the difference with this one is
Instant.
the shield. Yeah, it's instant, and the shield immediately dissipates after one turn.
Oh, okay. So
Or-
use it when I'm about to get hit. Or
Exactly. Or it dissipates after you receive any damage.
Okay.
I pick up
Cool.
my
So
things I threw.
So even if you take like 1 damage, like unexpectedly, it's gonna tear your barrier down.
Okay.
So that's kind of like the drawback of it,
Yeah, true.
is you have to use it when you know you're about to take good damage.
I'm getting
Okay.
coup de grace.
When I do +1 in Constitution, it's plus
Coup de
2 points in
Coup de
health.
grace.
Coup de grace.
It's plus 2 points in health with 1 Constitution, and then 2 points in MP with 1 point of willpower.
Mhm. That is correct.
level, I get Master
And the shield amount is your combined Constitution and Willpower values.
Oh, okay.
So I believe you have 1 con and 8 will.
Yep.
So it's gonna give you a shield for 9
Oh,
when
okay.
you use it.
That's really cool.
But that 9 points damage could be pretty.
Pretty nice.
Pretty
We'll see my
important.
life, most likely.
Yeah. I believe that is it, guys.
Who wants the emerald, by the way? Nobody claimed it.
Who keeps all the jewels that we've been getting?
Shiny.
The shinies.
Well, the ones that I
Shiny.
had, I put into my armor, so I have nothing else with open sockets.
I believe Toshi's interested. Give it to Toshi.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have it put in my sword. If we find a jewel
What
sword
do you have
man.
a socket?
What?
Does your sword have a socket?
I don't know. I have to ask the sword man.
Your sword does not have a socket.
He's
Oh,
right there.
damn it.
Um,
Maybe I could put it in my
after you guys have finished looting
faithful
and
buckler.
dividing up all the items in gold and whatnot,
My infinity
um,
gauntlet.
go ahead, Big.
I was gonna say, I already have 1 demon head. Can I add to my collection?
Yes.
Then yeah, I cut off Indariel's head.
You cut off Indariel's head. The moment you do so, her headless corpse rises up from being like crumpled to like on its knees, as if it's like doing this motion, and her body turns to ash, and a jet of fire comes out of her body, and kind of rumbles the catacombs a little bit.
I take her left boob.
Your left boob finding and your new demon head that you just received also turn to ash.
Well,
So you like cut it off and it turns to ash. And then the jet of fire breaks away an opening from the catacombs into the outside behind the monastery.
So we can leave.
And then there's like an angelic choir of angels who goes, oh.
The show is dungeon completion.
beautiful.
Congratulations.
Well, we collapse and sleep and regain HP and MP, and we're at full.
I thought for sure I was going to kill you guys today. Damn it.
Almost. You heard us pretty good.
I heard you guys pretty good. Yeah, it's 10:32. We gotta wrap this up.
I
Alright.
gave myself
Any other
more
questions
energy.
before we Sorry.
Close your porno.
Any that'd be some weird Indariel porn.
Oh, wow.
Any yeah.
Rule 34.
Yeah. Alright. Oh god. It's probably some like paladin Indariel porn out there. Alright guys. Any questions before we end? Or do you want to like exit the catacombs and end on that note?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
probably
we're
a good
a pretty
idea.
badass team, just saying.
We take a shortcut.
Like, there's just 4 of us this time.
Okay.
We
You
did
guys leave out of the hole. I imagine that was
The
blown
hole
out
that
of
almost
Jericho.
became our grave.
Yeah, basically.
Ooh,
Okay. You leave the catacombs and find yourselves behind the monastery. There's a very lovely peacefulness upon stepping out into the open world again. Big, you immediately fall to your knees,
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
and you feel your Hulk raging muscles begin to diminish,
What?
What?
Uh-oh.
and you're like seizing on the ground almost. You recover, get back up onto your knees and stand up slowly, and you feel much weaker, and you shrunk an inch.
The fuck?
You receive 20
It was only active
HP.
inside the place.
You receive 20 maximum HP and negative 10 strength.
Damn. It was only for the dungeon.
Whoa.
Well, that answers a couple of things that I was gonna do.
There you
If I
go.
had known that, I might have done it then.
Yeah.
You
Damn.
didn't know.
But I'm glad I didn't.
We weren't sure though, yeah.
I wanted to make sure I ended on that note tonight, because otherwise Trevor was going to spend way too much time trying to reevaluate how I was going to build as a character and all that.
I think all of
Pretty
my
much.
I wanted to save you the trouble.
I think everything would have been doubled. Can you tell us now or
Yeah, sure. I can easily
Yeah,
tell you
and
guys.
before you do that, sorry to ask this again, but in your game we do not heal all the way when we level.
You do not heal all the way.
Right.
You only heal however much you gain from the level up.
Okay, cool. That's what I did.
So you level up. Did you level up?
No.
So just Toshi leveled up from Endario. Interesting. Okay.
I got pretty close though. I mean I'm at 10,000.
Did you already level yourself up? You said you got coup de grace, and you already
Added
put in
a
your
point
points.
of strength, a point of cunning, so now with my dex bonus, they're all 7.
Super.
I gave myself 4 MP, 1 HP, because I need fucking more MP. I got coup de grace.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Groovy. Good shit. So I can go ahead and do all the statue modifications with you guys if you want. So we all know Trevor's. I think Trevor's actually like deeply saddened by this, to be honest. I
Yeah.
think he's kind
I'm
of
a
like,
little bummed. At
Yeah.
the same time, it's.
That's
I was
fine.
leaning towards staying as a tank anyway, so this
Yeah.
it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
All right.
I
So
I did a fucking regular axe hit for 50 damage.
yeah. So his was for every 2 points of HP he sacrificed, he got 1 strength. For Zen, it would have been basically the same exact thing, only MP versus magic. 2 points of MP spent would have been +1 magic. Not that big a deal, but I figured he might have had some excellent Blizzard casts because it
Oh,
was
yeah.
×2 magic on the spell. But it's just a single target in Dario, so
Yeah.
it would have been more beneficial for the skeleton fight because you probably could have wiped the skeletons in 1 cast if you got a good enough roll.
Damn,
True.
son.
Yeah. For you, it would have been, or not, sorry, for Toshi, it would have been the minimum threshold of HP, which is literally like 18 plus whatever points you had in Constitution, which I don't think you have any Constitution. So you would have been at 18 HP, but you would have been in permanent invisibility.
That's so cool.
Like legitimately, like 100% camouflage invisibility. So you would have
Never
never had
seen.
to. You never would have had to spend MP
Even
for
when I was
sneaking or
hitting?
disengaging.
But that firewall,
Even through hitting them?
that firewall, you
Whoa.
wouldn't have been able to go through that firewall. You would have died. I
Oh.
think.
Yeah, the burning down
But
fire
I
would
did
have
have to
Yeah.
like, climb up into my hand invisibly, and then I
But if
Pull
I had
all
nailed
you
a
over.
stupid jump or something, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
True.
And
That
then
was
Soul,
way
yours
better.
I think was the most interesting, but also safest
Mm-hmm.
of all the risks.
Yeah.
Yours was increasing the cost of all of your spells by 1,
Oh yeah.
and you would have kept your spell burst chance and all that the exact same. The only difference is that you would have never failed any spell casts.
Mm.
So like, which would literally only be a 1 or 2 for you.
Mm-hmm.
So 1s and 2s would have been successful still,
Huh.
which is amazing.
Yeah.
It's just that all of your spells would have cost more.
Yeah. And I think did I fail any rules that time?
You almost failed 2
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, because I got 5,
Yeah.
5s or 4.
Yeah, you
Take
almost
5.
failed 2 of them because of her darkness, which
Yeah.
her darkness was -2 passing roll and -4 to attack.
Oh my
for
god.
everyone.
Yeah, I got 4.
I got lucky.
Bad bonuses. That
Yeah.
kind of helped.
And her weakness was -4 strength.
Damn. We had to
Strategically or
No.
strategize.
strategize. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Anyway,
We had to strategize.
So yeah, fun times. And Dario had 500 HP plus 1 bonus round of like
Enraged.
dying,
Yeah.
essentially, where she was in the negatives. So it was like a turn of her bleeding out because she can't just like insta die.
Huh.
Insta
I
die.
tried to decapitate her.
So it was kind of like a Heart of the Valiant-esque type of thing.
Yeah.
It's fun to try to decapitate.
But yeah, she did go into the negatives during that fight because she had 500 HP. You guys did a total.
I never used Heart of the Valiant then. Aha.
Because of life and because of curing bleed.
Yep.
But yeah, you guys did like in the mid 500s, like 550, 560 damage to her.
I would have used my holy more, but I couldn't at some points.
you had a job.
Yeah.
You had
That's the
job.
catch of being the priest. Like, you can heal, and you can do a lot of damage, but you can't do both.
Yeah. All right, guys. I think that wraps it up. You guys want to do the bye here? 3, 2, 1. Bye. He's all like, I'm sad. I'm weaker now.
Are you going back down to big again? Are you going back down to just saying big again?
His intelligence.
Say that.
With big,
intelligence
his
quotient.
his intelligence is measured by his muscle. So the more muscle he has, the more intelligence he has.
His
The
brain's
strongest muscle he has.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm going to stop the recording
Out
now.
of game,
Your
Tommy,
problem
I will tell
solving.
you, he's been practicing language the entire time he's been with you guys.
Oh,
He's
doing
been learning.
Yeah,
13th
practicing
warrior
speech
going on.
now. He
I
just
see.
Often chooses not to.
He's just sitting in the
Had
corner
nothing to
while
do with the muscle. That was coincidental.
every time we've rested, you sat there and studied.